Brotherly Differences family. Let me know if you can hear us on YouTube. If you come on YouTube, I can hear us through the headphones, but sometimes that always don't mean anything. Let us know if you can hear us if you're on YouTube.
We here. We lit.
I was just cooking right before the show, but we had to start.
Y'all know that's bullshit.
That's why we only need to talk. We only need to talk NFL because he can hold his own with NFL, but NBA, oh my God.
Oh God, what? Man,
Rod get credit for NFL. I'll give him that, but NBA, oh my God.
I cannot wait.
Did you see the top 100 just came out?
The top 100 players for this coming year?
Yeah. What NBA player said? He said LeBron being top 10 makes him the GOAT. Now I forgot what NBA player said that.
Because he's in the top 10?
And he's 41. To me, don't that make the league look weak?
You that the competition. I was just about to say
somebody was saying that comments. I'm like, we get on Jordan competition. I'm like, man, today's players letting the 41-year-old be top 10?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
No, I ain't gonna be like that, but I'm just if people want to get on competition.
What am I missing, man? I'm missing a lot of people.
Let me see.
Nobody mad at me, man. What's up, y'all? What's up? We here. We lit. We just tagging some people in here to get the show started, but we lit. We lit. Episode 6, 2025. I'm Rod. Here with Big Bro.
What's good? I'm Mike. Ready to get this Thursday going. I see YouTube messing up again, but it is what it is. But yeah, how y'all doing this week? Another week. Some good games last week. My Bears finally got a win. One of my fantasy teams need to win too, but that's okay. I don't panic like most people do, so I'm good in that league. But
I don't panic like that.
I don't panic, but yeah, I'm happy my Bears and Broncos got the same record too.
What's going on, Ren and Steppy? Terry in the group already tweaking, already in the group tripping. But what's good, everybody, y'all? Yeah, we here. We got a long show for y'all. Not a long show. We got a popping show for y'all today. So tune in on YouTube or Facebook. YouTube might start tripping, y'all, but we here on Facebook Live. So if you're on YouTube, come over to Facebook. If YouTube start tripping, we trying to help it out, but we can't control that. But we got a full show for y'all. We got the Week 3 NFL recap. We got power rankings, who's in trouble, who's hot. We got surprises right now. Then we got a couple NBA topics. And yes, we're going to talk about NBA tonight because the NBA will be back in the next couple of weeks here.
Some teams already started training camp too, though.
Training camp has started. So we definitely going to be talking about a little bit light NBA. And then we got the real talk section. That's where it's going to go down tonight. So y'all need to be lit or be here, be there. Y'all know what to do. Listen, like, share, comment, share, subscribe. But we're going to get started with our recap.
Wait, hold on. Let me see who commented. What Terry talking about? I heard Rod said he said something about us. But before we get started, I was cooking Rod in the debate with basketball. I was just arguing LeBron for early, and then I had to hear his side of it. I'm like, man, this world is doomed because everybody's so biased. It's hard to have a real debate with these. My bad.
Shut up.
He said, shut up.
We're not going to even bring that up right now. But
he said on 3 is crazy. Winning championships is crazy.
I can't wait until the season starts so we can dive into this. I mean, we is going to talk about him today. We actually do got him coming up today.
Both my championships, I started out 1 and 3 too.
And I got nothing bad to say about him today. But we also going to talk about him today. But yeah, we're going to get there, man.
Winning championships. All I do is win championships, Mr. Terry. You gonna do that? Are you gonna do that? Niggas worried about season records. Like I always tell people, don't tell me what you're doing this season. I want to know what you're doing in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, I ain't even gonna talk about that. Niggas know not to address me about fantasy. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, let's get started, man. Let's get started with this NFL. Last week, like you said, you already let us know your Bears got their first W. Shout out to the Bears. They was at home versus the Dallas Cowboys. The
Hey,
Bears
you
handled-
said
the
that's your
Bears handled
team.
business in fashion and like fashion by winning 31-14. So that was a good statement win for the Bears. Moving to 1-2, and Dallas is now 1-2 as well. Mike, what do you think about your Bears getting their first win? How do you think Caleb looked?
That was a good first win for them. Caleb looked great. He looked comfortable back there, and also I'm still concerned about the Bears' defense. That defense still looks shaky, but with players coming back, we our defense to get better. But I'm glad we got that win. And
CeeDee
now
Lamb went out kind of early in that
he
game.
did. And now we gotta beat Vegas. You can't win the game at home, beat Dallas, and then you lose to Vegas in Vegas. Let's go into our bye week 2-2 because Bears got an early bye week this year. So going to the bye week 2-2, we should be good. And we can forget about that loss against the Lions and then that loss against the Vikings. So we come back from our bye 2-2. So I'm happy with that win. It was good. Caleb looked great. So it was good. What you think about your Broncos? 0-4 coming soon. Hey, I'm winning the title. That's all that matters. I don't care if I start 0-10. I'm winning the title. I win championships over here. I don't care about season. But what's your what you think about your Broncos 1-2?
The Bears, the Broncos, we need to stop losing close games. The offense, people blaming the defense, and I know the defense can get another stop. But the offense need to score points. 2 games in a row, we was up 28-20. We was up 20-13, and then we didn't score no points in the fourth quarter. And we had opportunities, multiple opportunities. And people can't keep saying, oh, the defense need to get stops. Our defense played against 2 of the top 5 offenses right now in the Colts and the Chargers. Right now, both offenses are ranked in the top 3. So you can't expect to hold them to like 0 points. We held the Colts to 4 field goals in the red zone out of 6 times. That means they only scored 2 touchdowns, kicked 4 field goals. And on everybody else, they've got touchdowns in the red area. They're like 88% in the red area. Versus us, they was 2 out of 6. That's what, 33%. So we got to help the defense out. And versus the Colts was the worst part was we was up 28-20, and they won the game 29-28. They didn't score a touchdown. They kicked 3 field goals to win the game. So it's like, no, you got to blame the people. I watched this Bronco podcast, and even them, they sound like, well, the defense is not as good as we thought. I'm like, dude, what do y'all expect? Justin Herbert been cooking everybody. We was up in that game 3/4 through the fourth quarter, 20-13. Sacked them 5 times. What else do the defense got to do? He made a crazy pass to Keenan Allen, and it was just a crazy touchdown with pressure in his face. He should have got sacked, but got away from the sack. But then offensively, we still had the ball 20-20 with 2 minutes.
Hey, what you laughing at, Leo?
With 2 minutes and 48. He's not gonna be laughing next Sunday. With 2 minutes and 48 seconds left, and then we didn't go down to score. We punt away. Justin Herbert go down, and they get the game when it.
Eagles the luckiest. They know how to win.
So
man.
we are 1-2, but we got 2 losses by a combined 4 points. I'm not worried. We're about to beat Cincinnati head in this week, just like Minnesota did. Probably similar. Go 2-2, and then watch when we play the Eagles. I'm most likely going to be there in person. Watch when we play the Eagles October 5th. And then that's when the media going to start saying, oh, they're going to get on the Broncos Super Bowl train again. But I'm not worried about that. I don't care about that. The Eagles will not be able to score on us because that offense is horrible. And the Rams ain't us.
Yeah, but they know how to win.
They not going to – ooh, I can't.
And the Rams, idiots. The Rams should have won that game.
I can't wait
how they let
until
them block a field goal.
I pray to God – wait, who do Philly? They got Tampa.
Tampa in Tampa.
So I hope Philly
you
wins.
Pick Philly?
Yes, I'm picking Philly because I want them to be undefeated when we play them. We're going to get them their first L. Yeah. Bookmark.
I picked Tampa about to win that.
But yeah. So yeah, that's week 3 for you. Any other matchups you wanted to talk about in week 3? The Chiefs got their first win. They 1-2 now. Detroit.
Lions beat the
Ravens.
Ravens.
The Ravens 38-30 in Baltimore. That was a big win. I didn't see that one coming. The Texans are 0-3. Lost 17-10.
I told people about CJ. CJ Stroud a good quarterback, but people was already overreacting with him.
Let's not act
like he had a good rookie year. I'm like, okay, you got to.
Christian Kirk started off the year hurt. Let's not bring that up. And then Tank Dell is out. Like, he got weapons that's out. But you lost Stephon Diggs. He only really got Nico Collins right now.
I know, but what I tell people,
Joe Mixon been out.
Pump the brakes when rookie quarterbacks have good seasons. Like I'm telling you,
well, he made the playoffs back-to-back
years. He did, but AFC South weak. But it's
He
better.
won a playoff game. He
He
beat
won a
Justin
playoff
Herbert
game, but
both
you
years.
see how he
won a playoff game both
he's
years.
digressed.
He won a playoff game both years, and then he lost to Patrick Mahomes. He lost to Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. That's no knock for a young quarterback.
It's not a knock, but I'm saying year 3 he looks worse than his rookie year.
They on 3 right now. Yeah, they do.
He does have a worse team, but that's my point when I tell people pump your brakes on rookie quarterback. You got to consistently
that don't mean
do this every year.
But this is the thing.
Just because some quarterbacks make it look easy, that don't mean it's easy to do this every year.
This is the thing where I disagree with you. That's a team thing. The Texans are a team thing. But to say he is
you can't give him all the credit for the wins either. Does he get credit for all the wins?
To say he's not good anymore.
I didn't say he wasn't good.
Or he was overrated. To say he was overrated.
No, I still think he's good, but pump your brakes. Everybody saying he had a great rookie year. He did, but that don't mean he's going to be good.
What do you want everybody else to say? If he had a great rookie year, he had a great rookie year. No, but people act like he was just the next. I'm like, relax. Nobody said that really.
No, people was on his nuts at first.
Nobody picked them to win the Super Bowl last year.
Ain't nobody.
So then at that point,
it's always going to be the Chiefs.
But I'm saying, nobody was saying he was better than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes.
Nobody was saying that.
They were saying what they said about Jaden Daniels. He could be a top 5 quarterback.
But people but even with Jaden Daniels, people need to relax. He's good, but relax.
You go by what you go by. He made the NFC Championship game his first season. What are you talking about? What do you mean relax? All he could do is get better.
But see, this is what y'all like to do. He made the NFC Championship game this season. But soon as he start playing bad, we start bringing up it's a team game.
Nobody said he's Tom Brady. I'm telling you right now, even though he's on 3 right now for his career, you acting like, I told you.
Last year he didn't have a good season. He lucky the AFC South sucked.
I told people the jury on CJ Stroud was out. The jury on CJ Stroud was out.
No, I actually like CJ Stroud. What I was saying is, I just said relax your brakes on him.
What brakes? You only talking about as he go. And then don't act like y'all don't be riding Justin Herbert.
Bears wish they had CJ. I wish we had
cowgirl.
I'm glad who we got.
Act like y'all ride Justin Herbert cowgirl style, and he whacked Justin Herbert last year.
I'm actually Justin Herbert. It's funny how people trust Justin Herbert, but they don't trust Lamar.
And he whacked Justin Herbert. So in a playoff game last year.
Don't talk to me about Justin Herbert. You need to talk to the media and other people.
I'm just letting you know. So don't put respect on CJ Stroud's name.
He's good.
Duh.
He's a good quarterback, but
he has the ability to be a top 5 to top 10 quarterback. I'm not going to say anything.
Top 10. Top 10. Yes, I didn't say that.
Top 5.
I'm just saying. I'm just glad he's doing this his 3rd year of the show. You can have a good rookie year, but that don't mean he's going to do it every year. You got to come
on 3 right now.
No, you got to come to play every year. But you got to get better every year.
I agree with Mike. Oh my God.
You got to get better every year.
Shut up, Leo. You Eagles fans act like they beat the league. They beat the Rams.
Why y'all get mad at Eagles fans, man? Y'all do the same thing when y'all teams are good. It's annoying when everybody do it.
Next question.
But you got to give credit when it's due.
Next question. Please shut up and answer this next question. I'm just playing. Next question.
Quit hating.
Segue from the last topic. So who's in trouble then and who's trending up? What team is in trouble to you right now?
For me, the Ravens in trouble because now they 1-2. They the Super Bowl pick. They play the Chiefs this week. If you lose that, you start at 1-3. So the Ravens are in trouble. I still think they'll figure it out, but
the Ravens not in trouble because that division is horse bag. Because Cincinnati's done. They're about to be 2-2 after this week. The Pittsburgh is you can't trust them. They're about to be 2-2 after Minnesota.
Ravens should win that division with their eyes closed.
Man, how about them bum ass Broncos? Hey, you're a Bears fan, bro. And I ain't got nothing bad to say about the Bears, but y'all got the same record as us. And the only reason y'all finna win this week is y'all play Vegas. And we both gonna be 2-2 after this week. But dude, you don't want to play this game in the long run. Y'all, it won't end well for you.
Who you think trending down?
It won't end well for you. Okay?
Ace right.
Them bum ass Broncos, yeah, he not right because we'll see by week 8 if y'all still saying y'all right. We'll see what y'all record is and what our record
we're
is
about to smack a team in y'all division. So
and we swept them last year. We beat them by combined. I think it was 18 points per game last year.
Hey,
they didn't score for 20.
Congrats, but y'all just took 2 L's this week.
Yeah, to the Colts and to the Chargers.
Don't act like Chargers. Don't act like Chargers all good now.
Yeah, combined 6-0. And the Chargers went 3-0 on our division. And that's who's trending up right now, the Chargers, because they're about to play the Giants.
Stop it. You don't even respect the Chargers.
They got
Chargers beat the Ravens? A 1-2 Ravens?
Not in the playoffs, no.
You don't trust the Chargers to beat nobody in the playoffs.
Dude, Lamar Jackson is
solid. Can Chargers beat the Bills?
Possibly, yes.
Stop it. The Bills 3-0. Since you want to use Chargers being 3-0. The Colts, okay.
Who has the Bills played? Let's talk about, and they played.
Who has the Chargers played?
Stop. The Chargers played the Chiefs.
You don't respect the Chiefs
and the Broncos. I don't respect the Chiefs.
Dude, the Broncos, so what?
He's lying. I just think we better than Chiefs, but stop it.
The Broncos, so what? The Bills played the Ravens, who you just
winning anything but a top 5 pick. Actually, you didn't watch the podcast because back in August, I told people if Daniel Jones start with the Colts wide receiver weapons,
dude, but you respect the Ravens and the Bills beat the Ravens, and you respect the Ravens. You said the Jets was gonna win the AFC East, and they beat the Jets. So don't act like the Bills ain't beat nobody, because we got you on camera saying the Jets was gonna win the AFC East. But now the Bills didn't play nobody. See, this you do. See, I'm not like you. I don't lie.
The Bills ain't played the top. The Chargers.
I say what I said.
The Chargers got a top defense. Derwin James will wreck that game open.
Now you try. See, this is what you do. You try to overrate teams when they beat your Broncos. But you the same dude who said Jets was winning the AFC East, but now the Bills didn't play nobody. The Dolphins do suck. So they beat the Dolphins, but the Bills will beat the Chargers. The Bills will beat any team in y'all division. But I can't say the Chiefs because Chiefs own them. But they'll beat the Broncos. Dude, they'll beat the shit out of y'all again like they did. Dude, they will beat the shit out of y'all
now.
again.
Yeah, if they play us in these first 3 weeks,
they will blow y'all out the playoffs, dude.
We meet the Bills.
Dude, the Bills will beat y'all 41-7 this year.
I hope we play them.
You always say you hope you play them, and you played them last year, and they beat you 31-7. And you thought the game was close. You thought the game was close.
We went up 7-zip. It was.
We went up 7-zip. You lost 31-7.
At halftime, it was 10-7.
Dude, who cares about halftime? Y'all lost 31-7.
Who cares about half the game?
Who cares about halftime when you lost 31? Yes, I don't care about half the game when you lost 31-7. I don't care if the score was 7.
You didn't watch the game.
It doesn't matter if I watch the game. Y'all lost 31-7.
They took off in the fourth quarter.
There's nothing to watch when you lost 31-7.
They took off in the fourth quarter.
It doesn't matter. You lost 31-7. You didn't score a touchdown in the second half.
I bet you if we play them, what did y'all do in the playoffs last year?
Nothing. I'm not trying to act like 37, bro. I do. Now, since they beat the Broncos, they 3-0.
Are they not 3-0?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. They
so
3-0.
When the Eagles you'll give them credit because the Bucks 3-0.
First off,
what I'm saying is you'll give them credit.
Our power rankings next. And don't talk about credit because you don't even know my power rankings. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to expose y'all. Y'all see how you just talking. And we're
Ryan, stop it. You always talk about the Eagles got a cupcake schedule.
I didn't say cupcake.
People who know you know.
They
so
play
stop
the Rams. The Rams are Super Bowl contenders.
And the Rams are 2-0.
I said the Rams are Super Bowl.
The Chiefs was the Super Bowl.
So when I say
they beat the Chiefs, who was the Super Bowl. At least they
at least
were the AFC champs.
At least we gonna play the Chiefs when they full strip. They didn't have Xavier Worthy. They didn't have Rasheed Rice. They didn't have none of their team.
And the Eagles beat a team that you had winning the NFC East, the Cowboys, and you said Dak was like an MVP candidate, and it was better than Josh Allen. But now the Eagles ain't played nobody, and the Broncos did. See,
played anybody. I didn't say that. When did I say that?
This is why
y'all see how he making stuff up. I just said the Rams are a Super Bowl contender. So when did I say the Eagles ain't played nobody? He made that up. He just made it up. You
didn't say that on tape now, but people know what you be saying. Stop.
They haven't checked. They haven't played weak teams yet. They haven't played Dodge yet. I said that about the Illinois team. Get it straight. I haven't said nothing bad about the Eagles yet. They've been lucky. That's it. But wait till October 5th.
Julie was quiet about.
Wait till October 5th.
Julie was quiet about Illinois on Saturday.
I guarantee you that whole stadium is about to be quiet at Lincoln Financial Field next Sunday. Rob, you didn't just get mad when I said the Chargers because they 3-0.
You did.
No, you said NFC Championship game. Stop lying. Tell the whole truth. This nigga said Chargers Bills NFC Championship game. And I got mad at that. Nobody got mad at him saying that the Chargers are good. But saying that they going, we beat the Chiefs full strength last year. No, y'all didn't. Rasheed Rice wasn't there. DC, stop it, man. And then
DC, right? They beat the Chiefs full strength last year.
Oh my God!
Everybody not gonna be there, so stop it. Like, stop hating. I don't like the Eagles like that either, but I'm not gonna hate.
Y'all are
That's
smoking.
the problem.
Y'all think the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl again.
Hey, I don't want the Eagles to go back, but you let's report it how we see it. It looked like they know how to win.
I'm not gonna go with the easy one. My trending up is the 49ers because Brock Purdy is coming back this week.
49ers trash.
And they 3-0 without Brock Purdy.
Trash.
And then Brandon Ayuk could be coming back in about 2 weeks. So they 3-0 right now. You saying trash, and they're about to beat Jacksonville as we go 4-0. So you call them trash all they won't. And they said the last time they've been 3-0, Super Bowl appearance. So that's all I gotta say. They haven't lost. They
lost to the Chiefs twice.
They 3-0
in the last 5 years. I'm done.
He said they lost to the Chiefs. Okay, so because you done with the 49ers, because they lost to the Chiefs twice. How many times have the Bills lost to the Chiefs in the last 5 years?
Okay, hold on. But I did know. But wait. But I did shut up when I said the Bills can be into the NFC, but the Chiefs are like they got to beat the Chiefs. So I did shut up.
Got to play the Chiefs. And like I said, that team that
I know what I said. I don't want the 49ers to go back to Super Bowl from the NFC.
Got all that credit to in Philly. All I'm telling y'all is when they quarterback, they running back is there. We know Philly's scared of them. That's all I'm gonna
Why
say.
you say that?
Lions
versus Rams. I know you wish that, Terry.
I'm tired of this dude.
I know you wish Lions.
That's not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick. The NFC has so many options though. You could say Green Bay versus Eagles. You could say
he said
Rams.
Green Bay, who just lost to the Browns.
That was their first game without Jalen Reed. That was his top weapon so far.
Everybody got injuries. The Bears.
Watch what they do.
We missing James Johnson, Trayvon Edwards. So hey, we missing players too. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, okay, we missing. You don't hear me say a word.
Dallas this week. The Cowboys.
Injuries are a part of the game.
Ahead of that game, they're gonna beat the Cowboys 38-21.
Stop mentioning Green Bay. They fraud.
Terry, they held y'all to 6 points the whole game until the very.
No, it was 27-13.
It was with 18 seconds left. Do it to catch a one-handed pass on 4th down, desperate from the 3, and that's
you the same dude to say Demaryius Thomas killed in the Super Bowl.
It was 27.
But he was getting garbage. What you call it? What do you call it?
He was actually getting them yards in the first quarter. See, I say you don't watch the game. But he was.
I watched that whole beatdown. They was up 36-zip.
You keep talking about successful playoffs, Super Bowls, and then we don't hear nothing about the Bears. Like, what are we talking about? Damn, you gonna choose who wins?
Hey, good point, Joe. Hey, good point, Joe.
So call him out. He on here calling somebody else today. Call this dude out. And who loved him saying Green Bay frauds? It's probably a Viking fan, Joe. The Lions are frauds then because they beat the shit out the Lions. Beat they motherfucking noodle in.
And Bears, we owe the Lions, man. And we owe the Vikings. We owe Lions and Vikings.
Trending down for me is the Texans. Yeah, they trending down.
Texans.
And kind of Dallas right now. Cassidy out. You 1-2. I did think that was going to win the NFC East. And now you got your best weapon. Now he going to have to make some chemistry with George Pickens. But then other weapons got to step up that I don't trust in Dallas. And then the defense is just horrid. Like, it's bad over there. They run defense. They pass defense. It's not good. They playmakers ain't making plays. So yeah. Yeah. So trending down, I gotta say the Cowboys or the Texans. It's the state of Texas right now. The whole state of Texas is trending down. But yeah, as we talk about trending down, let's talk about people that's in the top 5 right now. Do you have your top 5 power rankings ready? Yay or nay? Because I got my top 5.
Go ahead,
ready.
say yours. I'll say mine next.
My top 5, before he was talking, I've been made these, y'all, because I'm prepared. My top 5, 1 is the Eagles, 2 is the Bills. Oh, look at that.
The first 2 was easy.
Talking about does. See, shut up.
You have to put
this. I disrespect them though. Just remember that. I made this, y'all.
Well, you did disrespect them saying the Jets was gonna win the AFC East.
Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Buccaneers, Colts. That's the top 5 for me right now. Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Buccaneers, Colts.
Vikings gonna kill the Browns, Joe. I agree with that. But go ahead. My bad.
Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Buccaneers, Colts. That's my top 5.
Okay, that's good. Yep. Eagles, Bills. Eagles, Bills. I agree with that. Eagles, Bills, Chargers. I'm actually put the Lions trash ass in there, but Eagles, Bills. The Lions beat 2 good teams.
Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Buccaneers, Colts.
Yep.
They all undefeated.
And I'm gonna go Eagles, of course, Bills, Chargers, Colts, Lions. Lions beat the top team in the NFC, the Bears. Yeah. I said Bucks.
You left out the Bucks or you said the Colts.
Okay, sorry, Lions. Then y'all out of there because I think Bucks will win this week. So yeah.
Because the
Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Colts, Bucks. So yeah.
Because the Bucks is what's the name?
But I do, yeah. Yep, they're my top. The Bucks, man, they're a tricky team, though. They could be good, but they also can you trust them? I don't know.
Man, that defense is showing up. That defense is showing up because
they just beat the Texans. Who else they beat?
They beat the Texans, they beat Atlanta. And then they let's see. Let me go back to it. I just had it up week 3. But yeah, don't sleep on the Bucks, man. That defense is
they get tested this
week. And then
week.
Godwin coming back. Godwin about to come back. I think Godwin able to come back now. So you forget, and then they got that rookie Obeka. He balling. They beat the Jets.
They beat the Jets
29-27.
They beat the NFC East.
The Jets could be 3-0. They lost all except for the Bills game. They got blew out. They beat 2-1. They lost 2 of their 3 games by a combined 4 points too. Like
Jets on 3, right?
Yeah, they on 3. Hey man, report this dude. This is out of line. But Pasha, I tell you, brotherly differences. I'm dead. Bucks beat a team that won a game yet. Dang, they did beat the Jets, the Bucks, and the Falcons. Yeah, the Falcons won the game. The Falcons beat the Vikings 22-6. They did just get shut out 30-0, but they did beat the Vikings 22-6. So the NFL is crazy. In the first 4 weeks, I don't really. This is just we're gonna do a weekly power rankings. This is the
the power rankings.
This is week 3 power rankings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and my honorable mention, I'll read my honorable mention. I had 5, I forgot I had Tampa in my top 5. My next 4 would be Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh. That's my next 4. And then I gotta throw oh no, my bad. San Fran, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Pittsburgh is in my yeah, I'm gonna throw the Rams over Pittsburgh actually. Because Pittsburgh gonna lose to Minnesota. San Fran, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Rams. That's my honorable mention in that order. So 6 through 10 is 49ers, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, Rams. They all right on the cusp of there.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think Vikings, Rams, and the Colts play each other this week. So we're gonna see how for real the Colts Rams, Colts, game. Bucks, Eagles. It's a couple top 5 matchups this week. So yeah, prediction wise, we do a prediction pool right now through 48 games through 3 weeks. Mike is 30 and 18. And I'm 27 and 21, so he got a 3-game lead on me right now going into week 4. Yeah. And tonight we got a little bit of a difference of opinion. Tonight I got Seattle winning 30-28. Mike, what did you pick?
Man, get Cardinals winning 24-21. That game go either way. The Seahawks ain't that bad, but I got Arizona.
You got Cardinals winning 24-21.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna come down to the end as well. I think it's gonna come out at the end as well. Let's see. We got some comments. Let's go to the comments real quick before we go to the comments real quick. Surprises early this season, Mike. Who's surprising you right now? Mine is the Colts. I'm not gonna lie, because I did think they had weapons with Daniel Jones, but I didn't think that Daniel Jones was gonna look this good.
I agree with the Colts.
The Colts 3-0, and then like Terry just made a good point. I'm shocked that the AFC North ain't as good as I thought.
Yeah, the AFC North. I thought they supposed to be a top division with the Ravens, Steelers, and Bengals at least. But yeah. But Colts. Since you said the Colts, I'll go to Chargers. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people every season seem like the Chargers that team.
3-0 in their division.
But they 3-0 in the division. So I definitely would say the Chargers.
They play the Giants this week. With a rookie quarterback. The Giants starting Jackson.
Yeah, I see over Russell Wilson.
Let's talk about that real quick. What do you think about that? Do you think it was too soon going into week 4?
It was definitely too soon. Like give Russell a little chance.
The Giants lost all close games, low key in the 21.
I guess they offense just ain't. I feel like he had a good offensive game versus Dallas, but
everybody having a good offensive
game. Versus the Chiefs. He didn't look good.
Versus the Commanders, and it's like you just. If I was Russ, he should just kept going to Malik Neighbors. I mean, I'm living and dying with that.
Yeah, that's true. Rob picked the Colts because they beat the Broncos.
No, because nobody would have thought the Colts would be 3-0 right now.
Shit, but Colts a good choice.
How many of y'all picked the Dolphins over the Colts week 1? I know I did. So let's not act like that. How many of y'all picked the Colts over the Broncos? I know I picked the Broncos over the Colts. I know y'all did. Okay, then. So don't act like they're not surprised with being 3-0 if you didn't pick them the first 2 weeks. So shut your goofy. Hey, Terry, man, don't let me get on my podcast and get ignorant. I'm not trying to turn up. Don't let me turn up, because don't act like I'm saying anything crazy. The first 2 out of the 3 weeks you didn't pick the Colts. So what are we talking about here? What are we even arguing about?
You do seem to you do that.
How?
When the team beat your team, you try to make them the best opponent.
Buffalo being 3-0, they gonna run away that division easy. You're not surprised about the Eagles being 3-0. Maybe Tampa, maybe the Chargers or the Colts.
Yeah, I agree with you with the Colts.
I would say even San Fran with a backup, they 3-0. With Mac Jones, they've been 3-0. You can say them. But Terry, don't act like saying the Colts is a crazy answer. Did nobody say more impressive? I said more surprising. A lot of people thought the Chargers was going to be. People think the Chargers before the season was a tier 2 team. They made the playoffs last year. People thought that they're not a top 3 AFC team, but people thought they was on that second tier of teams. So a lot of people not surprised. We've seen 3-0 miss the playoffs, right? Yeah, Tyler, we have. We seen 3-1, 4-0 miss the playoffs. My Broncos was 4-0 missed the playoffs. So yeah, we have seen it. Bucks ain't beat no fucking body. Well, the Texans, Terry, you had we all had the Texans winning that division.
Well, I will say the Bucks this week, they get this day week to prove it.
And let's not act like the Texans ain't. That's what I'm saying. People can't look at record and forget about teams. Dude,
no, yeah, I'm not even looking at record. Texas can turn it around. Texas can turn it around. They got
17-10.
Well, that helps CJ Stroud out. That's gonna help him out.
Lost 17-10. So the team didn't even score 20 points. They just didn't score. Versus the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield had to go down and get a game-winning drive. That defense is playing good. It's the offense can't score. Like I told people, in the NFL, your defense is not going to be the 85 Bears, man. Like that was a once-in-a-generation. The 0-1 Ravens, you need a once-in-a-lifetime defense because the offenses are just too good. If you hold a team under 20 points, they say you win. Like I think it's like 73% of the time. So the fact that if any defense hold a team under 20 points, I can't blame them for losing the game.
Well, and it feels like the NBA, they lessened the rules so the offense look better than it really is.
But I'm just saying, they said if a team holds a team less than 20, you win 73% of the time. That's crazy. That's 7 out of 10 times you should win that game.
Yeah.
And I think the Texans have held people under 20 twice. Vikings was 5-0 and missed the playoffs with Sam Bradford. Yeah, Broncos was too. You got to look at how teams are winning.
Bills one year was 5-0.
Alex, that's
before Josh Allen.
Alex, that's what I'm saying. You got to look at how teams are winning and losing right now. Vikings. It's the Vikings. They could go.
Legion of Boom with top defense.
Yeah, but they won for a whole season. They wasn't.
The
Legion of Boom wasn't. Dude, and this one I'm tired of people. This one I'm tired of people. The Legion of Boom is not on the 85 or the 01 Ravens defensive levels. They're more on the no-fly zone Broncos defense levels. They had a time where they was good, where they started getting good at the end of the season towards the playoffs. But dude, people forget that Russ had to win a lot of them games and play Houdini. So the Legion of Boom, yes, when they got to the playoffs, yes, they was good that year. Just like the no-fly zone. You wouldn't say that, well, the Broncos defense had 7 touchdowns that year. But and people say they carried Peyton Manning. But like I said, that same defense was there the next year and couldn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because Peyton Manning made plays when it mattered. Russell Wilson made plays when it mattered. The 01 Ravens and the 85 Bears.
They were going to hit them one dominant years, though.
Who?
The 01 Ravens and 85 Bears. They had
what I'm saying is that's still greater than anything we ever seen because they didn't need and this what
they didn't allow touchdowns.
They were just talking about this on my podcast. They just said on the Broncos podcast, they was like, dude, them historic defenses, they didn't need the offense to do anything. You can even probably throw the 02 Buccaneers in there. They didn't need the offense to do nothing. They just needed
the 05 Bears did have defense.
Yeah, the 05.
No, it was the 06 Bears who got the Super Bowl. The 05 Bears lost to the Panthers in the second round.
They didn't need you to do nothing. They didn't need you to really do nothing because they probably got you 10 points. There was I'm sorry, the Legion of Boom is great. Don't get me wrong, the no-fly zone is great, but they're not those defenses.
Yeah, most people put the 85 Bears, 01 Ravens.
85 Bears and 01 Ravens
02 Bucks.
I said they to me,
70 Steelers.
Low-key, you could throw one of them early Patriots teams in there. But once again, like the one that had the greatest show on turf only scored 17 points in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but them Patriots defense was good, but they was on 3 to start the season. The year they won the Super Bowl.
What they did to the
then the year before they was 5-11, and they defense didn't change a lot.
What they did to greatest show on turf in the Super Bowl, and that Super Bowl was playing the Dome, one in the cold weather place.
Yeah, no, they had defense, but I'm not gonna put them in historical defense.
There, but I'm just saying.
But no, they had good defense for sure.
I'm just saying. I think that's more the comparison to talk about the Legion of Boom in DC. But I agree with Joe. That Vikings defense is scary. They scary because they know how to send pressure and disguise it, drop back in the coverage, and then they got guys coming from everywhere. Dallas Turner starting to come into his own. I think this is third year now, second year out of Alabama. And then they already got Greenyer. They got Van Ginkel. Then they secondary. You lost Bynum, but you still got Isaiah Rodgers. Harrison Smith still holding down the fort back there. The Vikings are a dangerous team, and people forget Jordan Addison coming back this week.
Yeah,
I'm in
London.
Yeah,
right?
they playing Steelers this week at 8 a.m. So people better put the 8 games in. But the Detroit the Lions going on the road and beating the Ravens. The NFC North is a 3-team race right now, but the Bears are not of it. I told people this is the thing I said about the Bears, dude. Low key. If the Bears start adapting what Ben Johnson is doing and Caleb Williams just keep playing better and faster, he just needs to play faster. I feel like the first 2 games when they were scoring low, he's playing a little slow compared to playing the Lions and, who they play week 1?
Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings. He just did because in the first the Vikings, he played fast. If he played away by week 7, week 8, a team like the Lions will beat them 52-21. You look at that game the second time, and it'll be a whole lot different. And by the time they meet the Packers, they probably will already be a little bit more polished. And if DeAndre Swift could stay healthy and do what DeAndre Swift low-key been solid.
Yeah.
The Bears got something. Then they don't get healthy on defense, like you said, because y'all two best defensive players ain't playing. So that division, like I said the season NFC North will be the best division with the AFC West. That division is up for grabs. That division is one of the best in football right now, if not the best. Because I really feel like, ain't nothing settled in that division. And it's going to be good to see them games, man, between Detroit,
it's a 3-team race.
Minnesota.
It's a 3-team tie for first place right now.
Yeah, no, y'all only 1 and 2 behind.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
So, I mean.
But we lost, so yeah.
So, yeah. But Detroit already got a division loss.
Yeah.
But y'all got 2 division losses.
2 division losses.
Detroit got 1, so everybody going to play everybody. Terry talking, oh, my gosh, shut the fuck up. Bears like a pass rush and a run game will cause them to underperform. and ultimately miss the playoffs.
That's true. No pass rush. Our pass rush is terrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do we even got a sack this year?
They got Booker and them in the preseason. Broncos lead the league with 12 sacks, but we just got to close games. And we haven't. Oh, also a thing about Denver, we have not been down in the fourth quarter. We've led and going into every fourth quarter, and we 1-2. That's what I'm saying. Like Alex said, it's how you lose games, and that's why I'm not blaming the offense. The defense has been holding teams. We've went into every fourth quarter with a lead, and we're 1-2.
You look at how you lose games, but if you consistently lose games like that,
you lose the games because the offense. The offense not moving the ball.
Well, yeah,
we're not scoring. We literally had 28 points at the start of the fourth quarter versus the Colts, and then scored again with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We had 20 versus the Chargers. Top defense, one of the top 5 defenses right now. They had 13. And people talking about they blame the defense. Justin Herbert had 13 points. But we not going.
He should lose another game in that division.
Let's see here.
Relax a little bit.
DC
Lions fan.
Eagles are winning, continuing from last year. What up, Tyler? Mike, you remember Tyler from Odell? He used to be called at tight end. Tyler Edwards.
What grade?
Yeah, you're younger than me. Look, I'm about to show you his picture about to come up. You remember Tyler?
Let's see, man. If
you don't remember Tyler?
He was a good tight end. Dang, I don't remember.
You got to go on Facebook and look it up.
I probably
Tyler
will.
Edwards.
Let me see.
You remember Tyler? He lived over there on Jahan and Road, right across from my house. The light skinned dude who had like brown hair.
He used to who with us?
No,
I mean, not who played football. That's what I meant.
He was like my age. He had brown hair. He was light skinned. Tyler Edwards, dude. Oh my God, Mike! I can't believe you don't remember Tyler.
Let me check quick.
Yeah, he like my age. You definitely gonna remember him because you used to love him at receiver. Man, Russell Wilson looked bad. DC was saying Russ looked bad. We went to the comments. I want to see what DC asked. A good question. Oh, DC said, "Is this win this Sunday more important for Baltimore or KC?" I think it's important for KC more because they division better. You got the Chargers at 3-0, they already beat you. If the Broncos and the Raiders happen to win, they'll be 2-2. I think it's this division. I think it's important for the Chargers or the Chiefs because they're in a better division.
Yeah,
sound like you're a crush on Tyler. No, he was just a childhood nigga that grew up.
More. Yeah, it's more important for the Chiefs, but the Chiefs are one thing I give the Chiefs credit for. Chiefs shouldn't panic. Chiefs shouldn't panic even if they 1-3. We know what happens when the playoffs start. The Chiefs know how to turn it on.
You got to get to the playoffs.
I know, but what I'm saying is they can get to the playoffs.
I said the Chiefs need this win more, but if they lose,
certain teams for me
if they lose, it's not over. But the Chiefs,
just like in NBA.
But in a couple weeks after that, they got Detroit coming up, so it don't get easier for the Chiefs. So all I'm saying is you don't want to keep stacking up these losses because it's not going to get easier for you. Then you still got us twice. You got the Chargers one more time.
He said you still got us twice.
Dead ass.
Yeah, no, they struggle versus y'all, but
dead ass.
Yeah. They need this win, but like I said, don't let them get to the playoffs.
So
you can't let the Chiefs get to the playoffs.
But I think it's more important for them. But even if they get to the playoffs, it's not their year. That run is over. Maybe next year they can retool. Rasheed Rice out too many games. He'll be back week 7. Xavier Worthy will be back this week, so KC need this game more. It's not even close. Yeah, I agree. KC need this game more. Before we go off NFL, who's the best team in the AFC and the NFC right now? Right now, who you got?
Eagles, Bills.
Yeah, that's my top 2. So Eagles, Bills right now would be the top
right
2.
Now.
Will that be the Super Bowl? No.
I'm
gonna let y'all know that right now.
That's possible. We can see Eagles, Bills.
No, that won't be the Super Bowl.
We can see.
Not a chance.
That's most likely. The Super Bowl and the Super Bowl you about to say probably. Eagles, Bills.
I ain't got no Super Bowl right now.
I don't either, but yeah, Eagles, Bills, that's definitely a possible Super Bowl.
I ain't got no Super Bowl pick. I could see Ravens, Vikings.
Why you always putting the Vikings in there?
Lions,
why you say
rematch.
Vikings? Why are you putting the Vikings in there?
Ravens, Lions rematch.
Vikings not going to no Super Bowl. We know playoffs are their kryptonite.
Not if Carson Wentz started. He got something to prove.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Carson Wentz was moving in that pocket. So I'll definitely he looked good that first game. He was looking comfortable in that pocket. So, but the Vikings sorry, Joe.
This nigga said Vikings.
But the Vikings, we know how they are in the playoffs.
Let's see here. All right. Let's go on to the NBA real quick before we get out of here for the real talk.
I agree with that, Alex.
We got what Alex say.
About the Chiefs.
Have been having to try a lot harder this year, more than most. Blitzing more because the front four can't get home. And offense lacking explosive plays. We'll see what happens when receivers come back. Facts. Yeah, we're not worried about them when they play us. This nigga just say shit. DC, hey, DC, don't go there, man. Talk about I just say shit. We got about 5 more minutes on the sports talk. Then we on to the real talk section. But Mike, let's get to the association because, like you said, there's a few teams that started training camp. Okay, this weekend. No, not this weekend. At the end of this weekend, beginning of next week, we got a couple preseason games. The 76ers go across over the overseas and play some overseas games. We don't really count those, but they preseason. They get into action, and we'll see if Joel Embiid play. We know Paul George ain't gonna play, Mr. Brokeback Mountain himself.
But Philly, everybody's still on Philly. Like, you think Philly can do something? I'm like, Philly, one of them teams.
Well, I don't trust Philly. It's just more about Joel Embiid. But not even Joel Embiid. I just was bringing that up because I want to see if he gonna play and what it's looking like.
He's looking in shape.
But let's talk about people that have played, guys that have both won MVPs, have won Finals MVPs, and have won titles. Who do you think have more to prove this year, Nikola Jokic or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I'm going to say, man, that's tough because I think they're in the same boat. So it's hard for me to choose one. They both get one title, and I think they both need to win more for their legacy. Don't get me wrong, they are champions, but, if they want to be in that upper echelon, I think Giannis care more than Jokic. I really think Jokic don't give a fuck. But to me, I would have to say Jokic, only because I have higher standards for him than I do Giannis. But I have high standards for Giannis, too. So to me, you can go either way, but I'm going to say Jokic has more pressure this year to win the title.
See, this one was tough on me.
Jokic have more pressure to me.
But the only reason I'm going to go Jokic is because I think Jokic has a better team.
So, Terry, I think if they want to be in the top, you have more to prove. Like, for me, if I say Jokic can be better than Shaq, you have to win more than one ring. But they don't have nothing to prove. To win.
What's the name? I think it was KG and Paul Pierce talked about the Giannis thing, and it was somebody. I think it was KG and Paul Pierce, and KG basically said what you said. He was like, Giannis is already a great, but if he want to continue to be,
if you want to continue to move up, that's when I think you need to win the multiple championship.
Go to championships, or no, that was on the No Chill Gil. Gil Beretta said that and was like, if he don't win more, people gonna start.
Them Iverson Finals jersey is raw. DC, I saw those. Timberwolves got
they bring
the MVP
yep.
KG. I
think I'm gonna give me an Ant one.
Yeah, I like those.
The black one.
But yeah, to me they don't have nothing to prove. But I think if they, some players,
I need to get my Miami Heat jersey first.
He said Miami
Heat
jersey.
The 1990s one.
Oh yeah, them cold. Yeah, them cold.
Yeah.
But I feel like players, like top players like Giannis, care about their legacy. Jokic, that's what's going to mess his legacy up. I really don't think Jokic care that much.
Yeah,
that's what's going to get him criticized because he don't care.
Jokic got more to prove to me is because the Nuggets are in better opportunity to win. But then I had to think about that. The Bucks.
I agree, Terry.
The Bucks should be in position with all the injuries right now. The Celtics are injured. I know Brown is there, but Tatum is out. That's big. The Halliburton and them is out with the Bucks. Yeah, Mouse Turner with you now. So I can't just say that the Nuggets got a better opportunity to win. The Bucks may have a better opportunity to win because of the landscape of the East. Injured, young, the Pistons, the Magic. We don't know if they ready yet. The Miami, Tyler Hero now out for 8 weeks. We don't. Oh my God.
Anthony Edwards has the most to prove.
We don't know.
That's fair. Edwards.
Well, I wouldn't say Edwards got the most to prove because don't nobody expect him right now to get to the finals.
Luka got stuff to prove. You got to get an MVP, Luka. I feel like having an MVP as a great, just at least one matters.
If Ant get to the conference finals, I'm saying if Ant get to the conference finals, is actually doing good for him right now. Nobody expects him to win. Yeah, Shea won, but people on that team.
So I will say he's been to 2 conference finals. He's got embarrassed in 2 conference finals. At least I would feel like you have to make it. If you go again, at least make it what you call it.
That's what I'm saying, competitive.
Make it competitive. You got to make it more competitive.
OKC.
No,
about Dallas.
Dallas, you shouldn't get 4-1. OKC is good.
Well,
see, you don't respect OKC, but I respect. Yeah, but as a team, OKC is better. No, but OKC is a 4 team better.
You don't understand when you
OKC was the best team all year. So I think
Kyrie and Doncic weren't playing last year. I'm talking about the year they played and beat the Timberwolves. You saw what happened. The Wolves actually winning every game going to the 4th quarter, but who took over? Kyrie and Doncic. We saw in history, LeBron and Wade, Pippen and Jordan, Kobe and Shaq. When you have 2 dominant
this only Shea 6th year. This only his 6th year.
At what point do you need to get over the hump? AE got to prove
it takes certain players years.
He got to get over the hump. The thing is, this is the thing. I will say this. The reason why he got a little bit of time.
This is only Shea's 6th year.
The reason why he got a little bit of time, Terry, is because when he got to these conference finals in back-to-back years, nobody expected him to get to the conference finals this early right now, the way he got there. and to beat certain teams and to beat certain people. Swept KD, you beat LeBron. I know they're older, but you still did this. Nobody really expected. I didn't even expect the Wolves to do that.
If he get credit, the thing is, if he get credit for beating LeBron and KD,
Jordan,
man, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But
people
Mike,
give this
saying,
this generation so much
Mike,
credit,
we still
but
didn't,
niggas 40.
But Mike, we still didn't expect
dominating the league. Like, man,
you had a lot of people on ESPN said Lakers in 5. They thought they was gonna beat the Wolves, and I was telling people, y'all crazy as hell. A lot of people in our group picked the Lakers to beat the Wolves, and I'm just like, the Wolves are gonna kill them.
Like this generation gonna need to answer some questions if y'all let niggas in their 40s and 37 dominate.
From my point of view, I'm not saying. I'm just telling you what the masses was saying. The reason why I feel like Ant-Man got a little bit of leeway.
I like
right now.
Ant-Team. I like Ant-Team.
I feel like Ant got a little bit of leeway right now because Shea won. That does up the pressure a little bit. If Shea win another one or go to another one, then the pressure starts to heighten up on Ant-Man because him and Shea around the same age. They the two guys that's gonna be fighting for next at the top. So that's the only reason why the pressure would go up. You know what I'm saying?
No, Shay's this only his 6th year. He came in 2019.
That's what I'm saying. If Shea
wait, when did Shea come to the league? Was it 18 or 19? No, it was this was Shay's 7th year. His rookie year was 2018-19 season, and then the COVID season when they went to the bubble, he went to the Thunder. So yeah, this was Shay's 7th year.
He came right before Tyler Hero.
Yeah, this was his 7th year because his rookie year was 18-19, and you remember his rookie year they traded him to the Thunder for Paul George 19-20 season.
2018 was his first year. 2018-19.
Yeah. So this was his 7th year. So he won his 7th year. And don't get me wrong, the thing is, Ant don't have to win the title, but it's about getting played. To me, it's how you get outplayed. Like to me, losing ain't the biggest thing. It's only gonna be one championship. It's how you get outplayed. He's got outplayed in the conference finals. He got outplayed by Luka. Then he got outplayed by Shea.
He 2-8.
Who, Luka?
No, Ant-Man 2-8.
2-8 conference finals.
Neither one of them should have got.
When LeBron and Jordan was losing, they was actually outplaying their opponents
because
losing.
I remember during the season. I remember during the season though. I do remember during the season. It was people like me. I thought the Thunder and the Wolves was close. I thought that would go 7.
But you know, to show me that none of these players are like that yet. LeBron and Jordan was losing in like they 4th and 5th year, and they was getting killed. They was getting killed for losing.
Well.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not killing these players. Like people think social media is hard on these players. I'm like, we don't really kill these players like we was gonna kill LeBron and Jordan.
Jordan was losing to all-time great teams though.
LeBron was too.
And he lost to the Spurs. We don't count that against him though. That's what I'm saying. Nobody brings. I don't even bring the Spurs series up. I'm just saying stuff.
People say the Celtics.
I'm just saying stuff we hold him accountable for, but he wasn't young like that. And like that was his 4th year, 5th year.
His 5th year.
5th year. Jordan 5th year. He didn't lose to them.
It lost to the Pistons at 89.
89. Well,
what you mean? That was his 5th year.
Once again, the Pistons are an all-time historical great team. I do got the Oasis Celtics.
Yeah, he lost to Boston. That's what said. Stop it, Rod.
Who lost to Boston?
Yeah, see, but the thing is, I'm gonna say he lost to Boston 08 in 2010. I'm not giving that excuse because he was. One thing I hate about LeBron fans is the favorite. So he was the favorite in 2010. So I'm not giving him lose to Boston 2010.
Back off injury,
and you gotta win 2010.
Kendrick Perkins was out of the lineup.
Yeah, you're not getting that excuse.
2008 because I do got 08 being the best Celtics team.
And it's not because they went 7 with the Hawks.
So I will say he lost to the 08 Celtics. DC, chill out and get LeBron out your mouth today, okay?
Lost to champions, Rod. Chill. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
Before Cleveland, before Miami, besides the 08 Celtics, that's it.
Spurs.
We don't hold the Spurs against him.
I do a little bit because he played bad that series. Because we said he had no team and every game was close and he averaged 22.
I thought they was gonna get swept.
No, I thought they was gonna get swept, but you should play better. Jordan got swept, but he averaged 40. So it's a difference.
He's not Jordan.
But what I'm saying is it's a difference. Like if you're not supposed to win, you shouldn't play bad either.
Facts.
So that's my point. Like Kobe got embarrassed by Steve Nash, but he averaged 30.
I'm just saying he gets a pass.
So it doesn't matter. Like,
but all I'm telling y'all is
that's what I mean.
Jordan runs every year. Jordan
like
lost.
Ant is getting outplayed in the conference finals.
Every year Jordan lost to top dogs.
Yes, but my point is of getting on players is
LeBron
how you play.
Losing to top dogs.
Losing ain't always the end all be all.
LeBron wasn't losing to top dogs every year. That's all.
Yes, he was. He was losing Spurs and he was losing Spurs and the Celtics.
09, who he lose to?
To the Magic.
Oh, top dog. Top dog. Okay. Cool.
Well, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, he after 08, he gets no excuses.
06, who he lose to? Oh, he didn't make the playoffs.
No, he made it 06. They lost to the Pistons.
Oh, without Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace was there in 06. Ben Wallace went there 07 when he cooked them
When
in.
he cooked them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 06.
He was cooking in 06 too. They just lost.
So now we talking about teams that won one title. Okay, cool. Terry talking about Pistols. Teams that won one title. Because are we going to call the Pistons a great team? They won one title.
Relax. Pistons beat Kobe and Shaq. But then you give him excuse. Kobe played bad versus the Pistons.
Gary Payton and a watch.
What you mean? What I'm saying is Kobe and Shaq, though.
Nigga, Kobe getting put out in the first round. What top dogs he losing to? The top dog was Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire.
Oh, don't turn out like you like Steve Nash now.
They was the number one seed. He was back-to-back MVP. Y'all made him back-to-back MVP. What do you
don't say y'all?
And Kobe played with coaches on that team before they was 35. Look it up. Derek Fisher, Luke Walton were coaches.
Don't do Derek Fisher like that.
Derek Fisher quit.
Derek Fisher was hitting clutch
Derek
shots.
Fisher and Luke Walton were coaches before the age of 36. Look it up. If you think I'm lying, look it up. They were coaches before the age of 36. We need y'all top 5 in each conference coming into the season. Yeah, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have that coming soon, Alex.
We did
we're
that.
Have that coming soon. What are who expectations are higher this year? KD's or Bron's?
Okay, for me, KD's. Bron has nothing else to prove. The reason he has nothing to prove because he's never going to be better than Jordan. He's going to sit at number 2. So Bron just needs to leave the NBA. But KD has the most to prove because KD still haven't won without Big Brother Steph. You need to win without Big Brother Steph, even though you was easily the best player 2017, 2018. But KD, win without Steph. That's all I ask you to do, and you can be over Bird. LeBron has nothing to prove. I don't care if you average 50 and 50 and 50. If you don't win, you ain't better than Jordan.
Did y'all hear this? I feel like he swallowed the whole mic.
No, KD.
I feel like he just swallowed the whole
KD has the
mic.
most to prove. Bron has nothing to prove, but I don't care how many stats you're getting this year.
Terry said KD already hurt.
KD already hurt?
Losing Fred hurt KD already.
Yeah, so
I would say KD has more expectations, more to prove because the Rockets you went to a nice team. You didn't give up much. You still got kind of the core with the young guns and Sun Gun and with KD, with Thompson. And yes, Fred VanVleet get hurt, but I feel like they could find them a veteran point guard to come and fill that void. It ain't like VanVleet.
Russ should be signed. The NBA doing him bogus.
It ain't like VanVleet is a 20-10 guy. Maybe the Rockets need to go look at Russ and bring him with KD. Back with KD.
Rockets should go get Russ low key.
And go, like I said, there's veteran point guards out there. So I'm not giving him the Fred VanVleet excuse. I do think he got more expectations of LeBron, even though
I have zero expectations from LeBron.
Even though the Lakers got their roster better, Luka's now the man in LA. I do like the Marcus Smart and DeAndre Ayton pickup for the Lakers. Those was big time pickups. It don't got to be the sexy name, but I just think those are fitting names because Marcus Smart could play D, he had shots from Luka. Ayton can play the pick and roll. So I think the Lakers are going to be better than people think. But I still think at the end of the day,
they got the size you wanted.
Yeah,
DeAndre Ayton.
I said that, and you got Jared Vanderbilt, you got Luka Doncic, LeBron James, who could go big.
That's what I'm saying. People say Lakers need size. They got size.
Well, they need a size that could do something. They had size over the last couple of years. It just wasn't. You still got Jackson Hayes off the bench. So the Lakers got a nice little team. I'm saying, I feel like the Lakers is a top 5 roster right now. When I remember I told you it's like
Dallas coming out the West. See, Dallas, don't get me wrong. Injuries bother me with Dallas.
But Terry, when I say Dallas, you say something. That's the problem with Dallas.
He give you credit for Dallas.
I thought he was giving me credit for Dallas. Dallas got to stay healthy. Dallas got to stay healthy because Dallas got everything. I don't know what else Dallas needs.
Bron just need to go out to the sunset. He's beat all expectations. Bron just need to chill. He good.
My Heat ain't done though. We never.
KD got so much to prove to me.
And let's finish out the sports talk with WNBA playoffs. We got the Final Four: Lynx versus the Mercury.
Yeah, I saw the Lynx play tonight in
Fever and Aces. It's both series are 1-1.
1-1, yep.
I think the Lynx gonna win it all. Fee gonna get.
They don't play the Friday.
They play tomorrow. Yeah, yep. Fee gonna get MVP, Finals MVP.
They had Caitlin Clark team in the conference without her.
And they won the first game versus A'ja Wilson without her. But then A'ja Wilson blew them out the second game. It's 1-1.
So we might get Aces Lynx?
I think it's going to be Aces Lynx. The runner-up MVP and the MVP. But I think I told people I think Fee going to get the MVP that matters, the Finals MVP. Because I think the Lynx going to win it all this year. They're the most complete team.
A'ja Wilson trying to be the GOAT.
But the Aces finished the season with 16 games in a row. They
Heat is a play-in team.
Their last loss was by 53 to the Lynx, 111-58. But then they went on a 16-game winning streak. And A'ja Wilson was first in every major category. Not in the series like your boy. She was first throughout the season in every major category. I'm just saying. So is your Warriors. Fuck. If y'all don't get a, if y'all don't make
Warriors definitely can be top six.
With Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, and Steph Curry as their big three.
I don't care about the other two names. You just said Steph Curry. So as long as he there.
What was their last year with him?
They was like 5th. They wasn't playing. Hold on, was the Warriors in the play? Yeah, the Warriors wasn't the play-in because they played Rockets. So
yeah, they'll be back.
They wasn't playing.
They'll be back there again.
He said
they haven't gotten better.
Well, they got your boy Jimmy Butler.
They'll be back there again.
All of a sudden, you don't like Jimmy Butler now.
I didn't say I don't like Jimmy Buckets, but we saw that Kuminga played. Kuminga was the leader versus the Wolves.
Nah, the Warriors definitely cannot be playing. The Heat to play in, but the Warriors, they can be the playing, but the Warriors cannot be either, though.
I just told
you. As long as number 30 there,
OKC,
they always got a shot of being a top 5.
OKC, Houston, Minnesota, the Lakers.
But the Heat will be a player team.
Those 5 teams are automatically already better than them.
Wait, hold on. I'll give you the Nuggets.
OKC, the Nuggets, the Wolves.
OKC Nuggets.
Wolves.
OKC Nuggets. The Wolves, okay.
Lakers. Dallas.
Injuries. I'm not gonna say Dallas just yet. Don't get me wrong. Healthy, I'll give you Dallas, but I'm not putting them in there just yet.
I just said somebody else.
You said Houston.
And Houston.
Big brother. He got to get past Big Brother.
Houston was better than last year, so it's about 6 teams better than them. So yeah, they'll be a play-in.
Nah. Warriors can get top 6. They can at least be 6.
Yeah, and I could get to 6'6". It's not gonna happen.
Rod, you don't play person thought the Cavs had a chance versus. I mean, the Heat had a chance versus the Cavs.
The Cavs lost to the Pacers.
I know, but what I'm saying is, you said the Heat had a chance against the Cavs. We ain't talking about the Pacers.
They didn't. I don't.
So that's delusional. You know the Heat is going to be a playing team, but actually, how weak the East is, the Heat may actually not be a playing team.
I don't respect the Pacers.
Why you don't respect the Pacers? They was in the finals and they took the champions to 7.
They did, but like I said, OKC low-key frauds.
How they frauds and they just won the NBA championship.
Coach should have been fired. The New York Giants.
Why do you think he should have been fired, Steve?
Dayball has made a lot of stupid picks. You let go of Daniel Jones and Saquon, and they both killing without you.
Yeah.
He might need to be held to the pulpit. Steve might be right.
He won't make the play. Man. Hey, that's true though. He the thing is, Terry, the East is kind of trash,
Terry,
so they
might average more points than Draymond Green this year. That's what you talking about. Hey, y'all, but stay tuned. We got the Real Talk section. We're about to be on the Real Talk section for about 20, 25 minutes. Tune in over to the Real Talk section. Thank y'all for tuning in for the Sports for episode 6. We not going nowhere. We still out here, but yeah, tune in. Tune in, y'all. If y'all got some more ladies, y'all can tag them in here. We lit. Episode 6. We ain't going nowhere. This the Real Talk section. We got some real heat for y'all coming up here. Y'all might want to tune in. Tag the ladies, y'all know as they come. Let them know we here, we live, we lit. It's that time. Get to the bag. Yo, we back, y'all. What's good with it? Like I said, we ain't going nowhere. We still here. We live with it. We now on the Real Talk section. We gave y'all a good 50, 55 minutes of sports talk. Now we on the Real Talk. We need y'all to spam these comments. Y'all know what to do. Listen, like, comment, share, subscribe. Cuz I had me a Corona tonight. We, you know, the wine. I need to start getting. I got a box of wine in there right now, but yeah, I've been on the Coronas. You feel me?
We don't know who the number 1 draft pick is next year, but facts, Terry. He said the Heat need the tank for number 1 pick. Who number 1 pick, Rod, next year?
Dude from BYU. That Dabanastu dude or whatever his name is.
Okay.
About 6'9", 6'10", can do everything.
Okay.
Yeah, from BYU, he supposedly him and Cooper Flag was going against each other.
And this generation, they let him do everything players, but sometimes they make the best players.
Well, he got D too. Him and Cooper Flag. People think that because he actually played up a little bit. And him and Cooper Flag played each other. They went head to head. Larry was showing me that tape, but yeah, I forget it. AJ Dubanasto or something like that.
Yeah, sometimes a do everything player is not beneficial for the team all the time either.
But yeah, y'all, we here with the Real Talk section. What up, YouTube? Y'all still here with us? What up, Facebook? Real Talk section here now. We got some good topics coming up tonight, man. Y'all might want to tune in, listen, tag these ladies. Ladies, we need y'all to be in here. Y'all know what to do, though. Listen, like, comment, share, subscribe. This episode 6, season 2025. We out here. You know, y'all, we're going to be consistent. We on Thursdays now. We've been getting a lot of love and support on Thursdays, so we want to keep it that way. You know, 5:45, 6 p.m., tune in with us every Thursday. The brothers on.
Right before the Thursday game.
I haven't told y'all. I haven't told Mike or anybody yet. But we got a special guest coming on here in the next week or two. So stay forward to that. It'll be a on-air interview. Then he just going to chop it up with the brothers about some things like that. Or they. I'm not going to say he or she. They are going to chop it up with the brothers right here.
Okay.
And maybe next Thursday or maybe the Thursday after this one. But real soon here, we got something for y'all. So stay tuned. And then we're going to be reaching out to some people too because it's that time of the year where basketball coming up, training coming up, coaching coming up. So, yeah, y'all know what to do. Yeah, Terry, I told him do the 5 things. Listen, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go to YouTube, share. Go to Facebook Live, share. Subscribe. Like. We're going to have more reels coming out. Stay tuned for that because lately we've been in the reel game. We're going to have a couple reels a week, probably sports talk and real talk. A couple of them a week. So stay tuned for that too. Look at that, y'all. Spam those likes, man. Y'all see Brotherly Difference come up? Spam those likes. But without further ado, Mike, let's get into this Real Talk section. We got a lot of love from our male group chat this week about sharing stuff in here. So that's the cool thing about it. We got their permission to share certain stuff, and they want us to talk about it. They want us to talk about the toxicity of women. So I'm going to let y'all listen to this video. Let me know if y'all can hear this video. Okay, let me know if y'all can hear it on Facebook. Let me know if y'all can hear it on YouTube. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Another direction. I decided to move into another direction.
That's how you feel, I respect it.
And that's all you have to say. If that's how I feel, I'm gonna respect it.
You seem like
You said you're one liner. If that's all you have to say, that's good. Let's just let it go. You ain't trying to fight for nothing.
You seem like you've already made the decision.
Yeah, I'm already making a decision. You don't have a rebuttal.
You seem like you already made your decision.
I want you to say something. You're not saying anything. I decided to move into another.
Can y'all hear that? So y'all heard what she said. So she broke up with him, and then he basically agreed with it and said, I agree. I respect your decision.
I respect your decision.
And you can move in another direction. And then she then got mad. We back on Scandalous Skis night. So you saying she a Scandalous Skeezer, cuzzo? Because he got back on it. Then she said, you're not gonna fight for it, you're not gonna do more, you're not gonna say more, you're not gonna try to keep me. Mike, do you agree with her? Should he have done more, or do you think he did right by saying he not playing her game? If you got
I don't agree with her. The reason is because everybody's not gonna play them games. You know, some people like people to fight for them and stuff, and then some people say he's just emotional and stuff like that. Everybody not gonna play them games. If you go say you want to break up with somebody, And then all of a sudden, when they like, okay, you go play them games, then hey, that's your
I
business.
don't know about Little Rascals. I haven't seen that movie in a minute.
Like I think she's playing games because it's like if you go break up with somebody, be serious about it. If you go break up with them just because y'all disagreeing on something, that's just childish to use breakup to see if he's going to like, I don't know, if he go change on his view on things like that. So for me, I'm on his side. Like if you want to break up over whatever y'all was talking about, then that's your business. That don't and to me that don't mean he emotions. It's just some people just not gonna play them dumb games, them like little kid games. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I'm actually on his side on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have told her like, if you want to talk about something, if something's an issue, let's talk about it. But yeah, using breaking up, that's never cool. That's more like high school, middle school, elementary type stuff.
But also too though, every dude can't do that because if you do that and she actually do break up with your ass, don't crash out because you the one you could have talked. You could have talked right there.
You could have talked, but
I'm just saying you have to deal with the consequences because some women, if you say you cool with them breaking up, they really will leave your ass. And
well, yeah.
So I will say it's consequences to that if you really about that.
But I will say that also could be a peace of mind for somebody. Like if that's how if there's a problem,
I agree. Toxic and manipulative.
It's super
manipulative
toxic
as hell.
So even if I didn't want you to end up leaving and you leave, I would be okay with that because there's different ways you could come at something if it's wrong versus saying I'm gonna break up with you because that'll fuck up somebody mental. Like, damn, you breaking on me.
Don't let them dudes play with you, Megan's piano.
Like, and then because a man will say,
let's take a break. Yeah, don't let people play with you.
So but then it's like if you got a problem in a relationship, say your problem and then go by your problem and then we can talk about it and maybe fix it. But don't say, oh, I'm ready to break up because then when you say that, like he said, I agree with him. Your mind already made up because the way you came at me and came at it. Don't come at it like, oh, I want to break up. Come at it and see if it's something that we can work on before you say that. If you want to fight for it, you fight. Yeah, that's not always true. If it's worth fighting for, it all depends on what you're fighting for. Because if something could be talked about and worked out, the first thing shouldn't be break up with somebody to get them to fight for it. Because, yeah, that fighting for shit gets dead if, like I said, if it's like not something that's a big deal. If it's a small issue, fighting for it becomes a little bit dead, but what I'm saying is, see, women say fight for it. I don't look at it as fight for it. I say it like this. If there's a problem that really is grinding your gears, bring it up. And yes, we could talk about it, but leaving and thinking that's
don't use leaving as a tactic.
That's going to actually make me want to go further away and not even figure out the problem. Because it's like, why would you leave and go on the outside to try to find a solution to our problem?
Yeah.
When you could have told me about the problem. So our definition of fight for it is different because I don't believe that's called fight for it. But what happens when all those conversations lead to nothing, but you still can't let the situation go? Well, then you gotta let the situation go. If you feel like you didn't reach your level to the top of your level, then you gotta let it go. If those conversations ain't going nowhere. But to start the conversation off as I'm breaking up with you, or I want to be done. It's like,
well, I can't do this no more. It's
like, what the fuck else can I do or say at that point? Besides say everything you want me to say, and then at that point, it's not even genuine no more. So yeah, be upfront about what the issue is, and then maybe we can work on that. And if it continues to not be able to work on it, because I know from a man's point of view, if I got to keep saying the same thing over and over again, and you just don't understand how I operate, then eventually, yes, you got to do what you got to do and do what's best for your mental. Otherwise, you go crazy. We supposed to fight for something because you acting like you don't want to fight for it. You breaking up with me. The word of the day, communication.
Yeah, you just got to have communication. You can't throw a fit when you don't get your way because y'all disagree.
You acting like you don't want to fight for it, but you breaking up with me. You don't want to fight for it because, and that's the thing I say, because also that's a great point, Terry, because my whole thing is if I got a problem with my woman, my first thing ain't about it. I'm not going to come to her like, oh, I'm breaking up or I'm leaving. No, I'm going to address the problem and address that. Now, whatever happens from the, and even if we don't agree on that problem, I'm not going to just break up with them. Men sometimes talk to you like they're your father.
Well, you need to stop letting them talk to you like they're your father.
That has nothing to do with this topic at hand right now. Because she the one that was, how am I talking like I'm your father? Because I said, okay, if you want to break up, break up.
Don't let a man talk to you like his father. It's that simple.
And I don't agree with that. It's some things like look, it's like this, man. It's roles in a relationship. Some things women are you in control of for real. It's some things women
No,
are.
I'm laughing.
It's some things women are in control of, and there's some things men are in control of. A man
You're
that
right,
pays up
Terry.
those
You're
daily
right,
breadwinner
Terry.
thinks he can live. However, a woman has to submit to him for whatever.
Ooh.
Well, no, a woman need
Hey, yeah, let me chill.
a woman need to submit to a man that's doing his job, not just because you pay the bills, but that's doing his job and taking care of the crib. And a woman should submit to a man that's showing her he don't need a woman to be around, that he's choosing that woman. So yes, I do think a woman should submit to a man like that. Of course. Who don't agree with that? And what woman wouldn't agree with that? Most women would agree with that. They would submit to a nigga that is doing their job, that's taking care
What
of
if
the
you
crib.
both take care of things?
What you mean? Well, that's good that she know how to take care of herself. That's what I'm saying. That's what make a man want to choose a woman. That's what make you want to choose her to be your woman, because she know how to handle certain things. She should submit to a man that's worth submitting. Thank you, Nelly. Like, that's what I'm saying. You should submit to a man that's worth submitting to. Just like, right, you need better situational awareness, my guy. I don't need shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about, yes, if the woman do her thing, that's why they got chosen. That's why you're my woman. I wouldn't just choose no woman who always go out, who don't keep herself up, who don't know how to cook, who or not know how to cook, but who don't never cook, who don't want to cohabitate, who don't want to do stuff in the house, that's why those women don't even get my attention. So that's what I'm saying. When you do your part, that's how you get, that's what I'm saying. That's how women ultimately get the ring, what they want, by doing your part. So then why wouldn't you submit?
Some women say they do that and still don't get it.
Well, they with the wrong nigga. So I don't know what to tell them.
So
I
yeah,
don't know what to say. But if I, and that's not the end all be all for me, just because you do certain things, at the end of the day, the only things that matter to me in a strong relationship, can I trust you? Are you loyal? And are your acts genuine? Are you not just doing it because of clout, or doing it because you want to do something? You want to do something exactly. Any of that. So yeah, if you those three things matter more than
I agree with
anything.
that, Terry.
I don't care
Women
how
want you
much
to provide and protect, but
don't-
don't want everything that comes with that.
Facts. I don't care how much you cook, how much you clean. If you're not loyal, I can't trust you. You're not genuine. I don't give a fuck about none of that materialistic shit. Them the only three things I care about my woman to be. Them the only traits you need to have. Are you loyal? Can I trust you? And are you a genuine person towards me and everybody else that it has to do with me? Anything, I don't care about none of that other shit. None of it. That's it. I don't care about none of it. Let's talk about no, wait, we got some more social media stuff we need to talk about. Let's talk about some social media stuff right now. Didi said, damn, Didi finna get on. That's simple shit though, right? What's simple shit? Well, it's not as simple as you would think, Terry. People think that's simple, but it's not simple. But what's everything that's supposed to come with providing and protecting? That's not simple. See, Terry, they're asking more for your
Damn, Garrett, we had a good one today.
It's not simple to be able to say, hey, I could trust somebody.
Jared, my bad.
Because you don't know how somebody may react if they get mad. You don't know how somebody may react during a certain situation. We just talked about it. Oh, girl obviously wasn't happy with maybe how her boyfriend responded or did nothing. She was talking about breaking up with him. So you never know. You might think you know how somebody gonna react, but you never know, because cheating and being disrespectful shouldn't have to come along with the man providing and protecting. Well, yeah, facts. That's the thing. I don't think being a man you have the right to cheat or be disrespectful. I don't think you have the right to do none of those in a relationship, because yeah, if you cheat and being disrespectful, then your woman shouldn't even want to be with you. But another thing men bring up, women will leave a man for cheating and then they date another man that'll cheat. That's a known cheater.
Cardi B. sorry.
Oh, don't say that name.
No. No, I'm just saying.
Don't say that name, because some people get mad. You say Cardi B, but that's what I'm saying. You left the nigga that was cheating to date a known cheater, and then get pregnant by another known cheater. So in another 2 years,
but people do what they. I'm actually not mad at it. People do what they want.
I'm just saying, another 2 years, she's gonna be right back in the same point, and then people gonna be like, "Man, ain't shit." Well, no, it's just a man you choose ain't shit, because you're choosing the same type of man. Chill on Cardi.
I knew he was gonna say no. I call it a spade, man.
Terry, shut your soft
ass up. It's crazy to me, but like I said, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just get my popcorn and laugh
Stephon Diggs
I'ma
messed
just
with
laugh.
guys too. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I ain't gonna put that on him. I'm not gonna put that on him.
That's what I heard. But my name Ben and
Yeah, I ain't gonna put that on
I
him.
heard
But
he was
I've
on
heard
some-
that.
I heard he was on some P Diddle shit.
Well,
Yeah,
then
that's
I heard he get all the women too, though. So
I heard he was on some P Diddy shit.
I heard he get all the women too. So
The He-Man Woman Haters Club. That's what it was.
he's a man, woman haters club.
The women always say that Cardi can't do.
He said Cardi can't do no wrong eyes. That's fair, Terry, but I'm gonna call it out.
Yeah,
call
she
out
can do no
anybody.
wrong your eyes, but another nigga nutted in her while she was pregnant with another nigga's baby.
Hey, she can do what she want. She seem unbothered, but
That's crazy. That's crazy work, Terry.
And she should have left Offset because he was respectful her, but you ain't about to get a different man. Stephon Diggs a fool out here, so you ain't about to be.
But let's play another status on Facebook. Ladies, do y'all agree with Eddie Griffin? Listen to what he had to say.
Hey, but I got my popcorn ready for you, girl, Terry.
Women with a large body count, that sperm stays with them. Every man that ever nutted in them is a part of them. It's found in their DNA, it's found in their brain, it's found in their cells.
Why women's body count matters biologically. I'm a neuroscientist. Let me explain. Studies show that women absorb and retain the DNA of every man they've been with via sperm. This foreign DNA has been found in the brain, organs, and reproductive system, but nobody talks about the consequences. And that DNA isn't just stored, it's used in creating future children. A woman's past men with a permanent biological imprint. Ever wonder why some kids resemble an ex more than their father? This is usually why. While the father provides most of the DNA, genetic material from past men is also used. And it's not just looks. Physical and mental disorders can be passed down as well. The more men a woman has been with, the higher the risk of negative mutations in her future children. So ladies, your past doesn't disappear. Every man leaves a mark on your body and your future children. And fellas, think twice before having a child with a woman who's been with too many men, because you won't be the only one shaping that child.
So you're not fully responsible for this retarded ass kid because it's mixed up with a whole lot of different.
Do you agree?
Women
Real quick with the Cardi thing, I'm not Offset or Cardi B. I actually think she should have left him, but going with Stephon Diggs, it ain't gonna be different for her.
Like
but
I said, this what happens. The kid resembles the ex because she was. This what happens. With Cardi B and Offset, y'all keep saying, do you know they put their business out there? That's why I tell people, don't put your relationship business online. Don't do that. They both put their business out there. They leaked hella text messages. They leaked hella stuff. Y'all all saw it. We all saw it. So yeah, they said it. So you can say whatever you want to say. They put it out there. So I'm going with they put out. And that was their social media pages. So if you don't want your business to be talked about, don't put it out there. This is why I don't talk about my
they public figures too.
people
Public
on
figures.
social media. But
We gonna hear their
people-
business.
But people don't. Well, not really. You don't hear Kawhi Leonard business with his wife. You don't hear LeBron business with his wife. You don't hear certain people business.
LeBron
because
just said something about his marriage on his podcast.
Those are people. Yeah, about his marriage because he decided to. But those are people who.
But yeah, they keep it to
husband and
themselves.
wives know how to respect their relationship
Yeah.
by not putting their business out there. There's so many people that I know that don't nobody know their personal business because they put it out.
They like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
They like their business out there.
When y'all
So yeah.
asking me how I get my information, just go look at their social media.
Thanks, Terry. Facts.
They put their shit out there. That's
But-
how we get the information.
But to
And
this,
to answer this question, this was more of a funny joke. We know that that's not true. But do you think
so for the body count thing to me is funny because dudes, a lot of dudes be want women to have low body counts, but y'all out here, don't get me wrong, who you think smashing these women out here?
you said who you think smashing?
Who you think be smashing all these women out here?
Well, of course.
Like people be wanting women to have low body counts, but also you smash hella women. So we can't have it both ways like that. So they out here getting smashed and we just don't know. Like you want like maybe I want a woman with low body count, but it's like okay, you
Remember
can have the
we're
low
talking
body
about-
count, but you out here smashing hundreds of women.
Does a woman body count matter for future reproduction? Y'all really think Cardi B wasn't getting her back all the times he was cheating? She just didn't get caught.
Well, I would say
I
his is
agree,
going public.
DC.
No, his
I
is going
agree.
public.
Well,
He was out here publicly embarrassing her. She should have left him. But the only thing I'm going to Cardi B about is you going to the same type of guy who's out here going to be fucking these hoes. And that's the thing that I'm getting on her about. But she should have left Offset. He was embarrassing her. Her stuff didn't come out. She's a better cheater.
Well, yeah, there's a certain thing. It's too many bodies, Terry. If you with a chick and every nigga that you go around in the Twin Cities be like, oh, I fucked her. Yeah, it started becoming a lot. Like, I don't want Yeah, I don't want my girl.
A lot of dudes don't want their
every nigga
girl,
to
but
know
a
about
lot. It's especially in this day and age. A lot of women gonna try to do what men do.
Well,
They
yeah.
want high. They gonna
Then
be
you
getting
only
them
think
high
about
body
women,
count.
but I'm just saying, like,
But I'm saying, but men.
if it's like every circle I go to,
But a lot of
and
men who
there's
out here
just one
single,
nigga that know you,
they smashing these women.
that's crazy.
A lot of men out here smashing women.
That's crazy.
So if a lot of men have a lot high body counts, who do you think out here smashing these women?
What do you mean, Mike? Just
I'm talking about
I'm talking
heterosexual.
about one woman. I'm just talking about one woman. I'm not talking about what every other woman is doing. You act like the male is going. If one male go to multiple women, that's multiple women. But I'm saying that one woman. Look, if
Yeah,
you
I
single,
get a lot of men want the body. I get they want low body counts, but what I'm saying is,
it's like, man, by the time I get to the position, I want to be able to put both my legs and my shit in there. That's all I'm saying. What's too much though? Because I feel like the number changed for me. The older I get, the more I'm willing to accept. Yes, the older you get, but I'm saying, like, I don't know, man. Your woman shouldn't be in triple digits. For real.
should be a triple digit.
I just look at it like this. I don't care about your number. The number don't mean shit.
A
to
low.
me.
Some people saying low body count for women is under 10. I'm just saying going by what I hear.
Yeah, that's
some
too
people
low.
could be
I
like
mean,
under 50.
That's too low.
Under 50.
It's y'all. It's what y'all life being posted. Y'all would have wanted to keep it discreet. People only care because it's Cardi B and she's trending.
Cardi can do what she wants. I'm just saying to her, it doesn't make sense
That's what I'm saying,
to leave a
Terry.
cheater to go
Triple
to another
digits
man
is
whore.
Wow, but that's what I'm saying. It like it. All the comments on how you did it, man. LOL. Jared, funny as hell. If you out here just fucking, that's crazy. So like, I agree with Mike with under 10. I'm not gonna.
I don't have a number. That's not me. I'm saying that's what I be hearing people say. I don't. To me, I don't have a number.
It's just the way about how you do things. Like, I don't know. I just don't want no.
Because a lot of men, a lot of these women are whores out here. A lot of them are, and we just don't want to admit it. But a lot of them are whores out here.
I just don't want a group of niggas coming up to me like, yeah, me and my nigga was fucking your bitch. Like,
a woman ain't gonna never tell you the truth about her body count.
My dick while I was hitting her from the back. Like, I just don't want no.
See, you can't compare men and women. That's the thing. Also, you can't compare it.
That's what they do.
Like, that's why dudes bring in the biology part of it. You can't compare. The reason,
and we don't get
to show you how women care about it. They not go. A lot of women who are in triple digits are not going to say their number. They're not going to say it because they're embarrassed by it. They try to. That's what I say. Eventually, they try to be like men.
I agree, but what I'm saying is too, though. Also, most men don't get the emotional ties. I'm not gonna lie, women get emotional ties to dick more than men get to the pussy. Like, there's so many women that I've had sex with, I haven't even thought about to like be like constantly hit up or even be around, but then I can hit them a month later and hit again.
Yeah, no, most men not in triple digits. Facts. Most men be lying. Yeah, most men are not in triple digits. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's the. I don't know where my number at. That would be painful brotherly differences. Super painful. Triple digits is wild for men or women. Yeah, it would be wild for both. I'm not saying it wouldn't be wild for men, but I'm
you
just
definitely
saying that, like,
you definitely be big coffin once in your life if you in the triple digits.
Oh, no, niggas can use protection.
Protection.
Talking about,
but
especially if you work at
but man, I know the body count conversation is big, but I don't know. For me,
yeah, but we all know that that's not true. That your ex semen don't determine your kids. Because I'd be damned if I had to get with a girl, you look at all her exes, and it's like, well, you can't have the chance to be with DNA. Then a lot of y'all.
The older we get, we gotta understand. If you mess with a woman who's older, she's going to probably have a higher body count than normal.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm not surprised by the choice of men. That's what I'm saying, Jared. Me neither. I'm not surprised by. That's what I be saying. When it comes to certain things, I be like, oh, I'm not surprised by the choice of men. And when certain things happen, when they come public, I'm not shocked. I agree. People ain't using protection like we think. STDs are definitely going to wrap it out here. Yeah, I only can speak for the community I'm in. And even when I was single, I wasn't worried about that because I was strapped up. I was strapped up like the Taliban.
A lot of men, when you want your woman to have a low body count, but when you out here acting crazy, you're not caring about the ones. But women don't care about you. Don't care about their body
crazy.
Count.
Yeah, cool.
Men don't care about the body count. If they don't want to be with you.
This is the thing I will say.
But then that's just
body count don't matter. But to me, what matters more is have you fucked somebody that I know, like in a good way. Because even if I didn't know you and you fuck somebody I know, that would play more of a role than your body count to me. Fucking somebody that I know, like a family member, a cousin, a brother, or a friend, Like you didn't know, we didn't know. But I'm saying if I found out like, oh, you fuck him or that'd be worse. You know, that would be worse.
It can backfire on you too if you met somebody who got a low body count. It can backfire on you too. Also.
Oh yeah, because she could get dick one time and then be dickmatized.
And that's what I'm saying. So it can backfire, just like the passport bro who bought a girl up, one of the foreign ladies here, and she left him after a year. And once she got accustomed to
Minnesota
US,
ain't that big. Facts, Minnesota ain't that big, but still, yeah, your girl shouldn't be ran through in Minnesota even. Like, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't harp too much on it.
We got some more social media posts to get to though. Let's go. Let's hear this one. Do you agree with this, Mike?
What?
This is
no. If my husband tell my kids yes, then the answer is yes. If my husband tell my kids no, then the answer is no. If my husband tell my kids yes, then the answer is yes. If I do not agree with him saying yes or no, right? I will never ever in my life correct it in front of them. I will not.
Come on now, what?
Talk to him in the back, separate, apart from my kids. I will correct it later or something else. See, that is the problem that we're having. Y'all are having. You feel as though you could go total with your man in front of those kids. And baby, let me tell you, you're doing more damage than you even know. You are showing your kids, for one, you're demasculating.
I said this too, cuz that's a good one.
That he is a role, that he is the head. Y'all are a partnership, don't get me wrong, lock and key. But he is the provider.
Megan's piano here tripping tonight.
Household.
She wants to start beef.
Specifically, my daughter tried to come and complain about my husband. Now keep in mind, I said my husband. And you know what I said? Oh, hold on. Maybe we should call daddy so you can talk to daddy about this as well. Because I'm showing her we are a team, Bookie Bud. And if you have a problem with him, you got a problem with me. And that is a problem a lot of kids grew up doing, pinning their parents against each other. My daddy said yeah. My mommy said no. If he said no for snap, that means no, you're going to wait. And if I don't agree with that, I can politely, privately tell you that. Hurry.
So real quick, I agree with her 100%. To me, and men should do this to the women. You discuss it together if you don't disagree, not from the kids, but like I agree with her. You should if your wife or girl, baby mama say something to the kids, you shouldn't go against her, even if you disagree. To me, you do it in separate. If y'all disagree, go do it without the kids. Don't let the kids see y'all argue. Now, I agree with her. Also, if you make a decision, she shouldn't be trying to fight the decision. If she disagree, y'all talk that in separate. Do not let the kid show that y'all disagree.
No, I agree with what she said.
I agree with what she said 100%.
Send that video to the group. I need to send that to my girl. Then Ross send that video to the group. I need to send it to my girl. 1,000% in front of kids. Yeah, no, facts. I agree with what she said for the most part. I will say this. If you know that though, I just feel like though, if it's strongly about, I do feel like you should jump in and just be like, let's go talk about this.
What if the kids ain't yours?
Before we keep going.
Man, if the kids see, I ain't in no stepdad situation. I ain't in no stepdad situation. I don't know.
I just feel like you got to treat it like it's your regular kid. The kid ain't
it depends
yours.
on the circumstances. Like if you living with your girl, she got a kid. Yes, I agree with that.
Well, yeah, if you living with your girl, but like we have beat them kids' ass. Hell no. But no, yeah, I would agree with what she said for the most part, both ways. Like, yeah, if my girl was to say something or my baby mom or whatever, your wife say something to the kids, I'm not gonna go against her in front of the kids, even if I disagree. I'm gonna talk to her about it and be like, yeah, this gotta change. I don't agree with this, especially if it came to my son, down to my son. And we're gonna have to talk about that privately. But no, and that's the last thing, because I'm not gonna let my son see me disagree with you, or because then he gonna think he can do what I do, and if he disrespect his mom, then that'll be the last
you can't
time
have the kids
that's the
disrespect
last
the
time
mom.
you do that. So yeah, if she allows you to treat them like they're yours, yeah. But with stepkids though, I don't overstep my boundaries, because DC is like, yeah, you can let them treat like yours, but if they got their parent in their life, so I'm not gonna be disrespectful to that man, So my girl son has his dad. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna give advice. I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna talk about it. But I'm not going to overstep my boundaries about things and speak on certain things unless she gives me permission to speak on those things or want my opinion. Otherwise, I'm gonna be out of it and then just talk as needed. Because, like I said, if I have a kid and my wife or baby mom, we broke up and she got with another man, when I tell my kid something, you don't go over my kid. You don't go over what I say. I don't care if you is smashing his mom. Like what I say for my kid goes for my kid. And if that's how he feels, I'm going to respect that. I'm not going to overstep my boundaries. Now, you're not going to control my house. I'm not going to control your house. But when it comes to my kid, yeah, it's a different type of respect, partner. Like,
if it's husband wife, y'all get the same kid. Don't fight. Y'all talk about your disagreements amongst each other, not from the kid. Don't be like, oh no, don't display him like that. Why the kid there? Or the mom, don't display him like that. Don't do it in front of people.
Well, that's the
now,
thing.
when it comes to step parents, it depends on the situation. There's no right answer for that with step kids.
Well, no, I feel like
kids ain't
to answer Megan's piano question, I feel like it's a lot easier when you have kids with the step kid, because then now you can show if my parenting tactics are the same. I'm not just getting on the step kid because he's my step kid. No. I'm holding you accountable like I hold my, whatever you want to call it, biological kids.
A lot of relationships are breaking up because
I'm
how
holding them accountable like
step
how
stuff.
My
people
dad
agree.
was with y'all. No, he never whipped y'all, but he would hold you accountable if he saw you make a mistake or let mama know about it. I'm gonna hold him accountable just like I'm gonna hold my kids accountable, not more because he's older, but I'm gonna still hold him accountable like I hold.
See, I have been in a
my
situation, so I
biological
can't
kids
talk on it. But for me, I'm out of my business. I mean, my kids, I'm not saying nothing. But I that's not 100% answer because I haven't been in that situation. So I can't speak what I don't know of. But I stand. You know me. I stand up people's business. I'm always saying stuff to my kids. So that's only right now because I have been in a situation where I've been stepdaddy.
But I feel like if you prove that you more than just if you're in the mom building and y'all creating a family, because for example, you know, with any man that get with your kid woman, it's gonna have to be that way.
Yeah.
So it's just about having the respect piece about yes, you still, I know, okay, they dad around. Even if the dad not around, there will still be certain things that I'm gonna go through.
If the dad's around, I'm definitely not gonna say nothing.
But I'm saying, even if the dad not around, what I'm saying is I will still go through the mom and make sure that certain things are okay before I even go to a certain point. You don't have to whoop or overly discipline a child, but I do admire the way y'all dads raised y'all on their own times. But that's why you got to be careful on who you have kids with or who you marry. Having similar values is important when you're bringing children. No, that is true because you don't know how somebody act when they get with another person. They might let that other person take over too much or do too much to their kids. Yo, Lance, what up, man? I just spoke you up, man. We just was at Amy's house for Derek's birthday. She did a spaghetti dinner. I was just talking about you, Lance. I'm like, Lance, be watching the podcast.
What's good, Lance?
Hey, it's good to see you, big Lance. You putting a skeptic out if she or he get out of line to your house and want to leave, but mom want him or her to stay. Well, no, I'm not going to put the kid out. Like I said, I feel like if it's my kid and they got a step parent, it's the parent's job to stop the disrespect before it has to come to the step parent. So, for example, if I got a daughter and I got a wife, I'm not going to let my daughter disrespect my wife if that's not her daughter. Once she gets respectful, I'm going to step in and stop it. Because if you get too disrespectful, I do expect that lady to defend herself. If my daughter tried to come at a grown woman and my daughter was a teenage, I do expect her to defend herself, but that's my job to stop it before it gets to that point. Just like with her, it's her job to stop her son before it gets to that point. Because no, I'm not going to take my anger out on him and fight him because I look at him as my child. Hey, but if it got to a certain point where I'm like, okay, now I got to put hands on this little nigga, like you got to stop. You need to step up and stop it. I feel like that's the parent's job to stop it before it got to that point. So, yeah, I know, but I don't think I need to put my hands on the extra average baby dad. Do we know his being blood type? Jeremy, you crazy. People don't be thinking about none of that shit.
People don't be thinking about none of that. Damn, Jeremy doing a
full
FBI investigation on his
right.
mama.
Some people don't know what he's saying is because Nelly said you should try to have love to show nephews. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Unc.
Thanks, Uncle.
Glad you're doing better, Unc. Glad you're doing better, Unc, man. That was, good to see you, but I'm glad you're doing better. It's his father's job to stop him. I'm saying if the girl and the man live together, the father don't live in y'all house. He don't live there. So if you happen to get disrespectful in the household, it's the mom's job to stop it because that's her son. That's
I can't speak with him because me. If I meet a woman and her son talk back to her daughter, talk back to her, it ain't my business. I'm chilling in the room, but that's coming from.
Yeah, but if he
in that. I gotta get in that situation first.
If he start disrespecting you,
Now, yes, that.
That's
So
what
now
I'm
that
saying.
changes things. Now disrespecting me, but yeah,
that's what we saying.
yeah. So that's a different dynamic now. It just depends on what he disrespect me about. Like if I be like, hey, I don't
Mom's
want
job.
y'all.
Then
I don't
you
want
look at
y'all.
biological father, and I agree.
I don't want y'all touching my. I don't want y'all touching my electronics when I'm gone, and they still doing it. Then that's when you say something.
What if the baby dad beat your girl ass?
If the baby dad beat your girl ass, well then you
That's
kind
it.
of got to step in. If that's your wife, you do have to step in.
Yeah, you what?
But also, I'm
Ain't no
not
man gonna
I'm
put
not
it-
trying to be in the situation where you fight with your baby daddy and stuff. Then I got to think like, man,
No facts.
it may be time to dip.
Like, but because
If you get to
that
fight
is
your baby daddy. I ain't trying to be
that
into
is
that.
that is a good question, Mike. Because it's like, why is that nigga even fighting you if y'all really
That's
done?
what I'm saying. So it's
If
just
y'all
like,
really done,
then
why
I
is he
got to
fighting
think
you?
about. See, then I got to think about.
Don't
Man,
put
should
me
I
in those
be with you?
situations to take up for
And if
you,
we married, should I divorce you?
and you
If
still
you get beat by your baby daddy?
yeah, you still fucking around with that nigga because
Because even if I do beat his ass, you got a lot of dudes who can't fight and want to use a gun to kill me after I beat his ass. So that's what I'm saying. So it just
if you saw your stepkid beating up his bio dad, what would you do?
if the stepkid beating up his own dad, that's their business.
Jump him, observe and laugh. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
That ain't my business if he beating up his own daddy.
That's fucked up. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's crazy work. That man said, C 400, Alex. Hell no, jump him.
Wait, what was the choices?
A was help
Hey,
bro out,
observe and laugh, and jump
C
him.
jump him.
I'm observing and laugh. I'm staying out of people's business, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing.
I'm observing laugh.
I'm not gonna jump him. I'm
Now,
not
if he
gonna
on
do
his ice
nothing.
cream, y'all motherfuckers help, then I'm gonna help him. But
Y'all motherfuckers, but he
Other
might
than
need
that-
help. Shit. All right. Let's move on. That was some social media topics. We gonna have those every week for y'all. Some niggas be crazy though. That don't mean they still fucking.
true, that's true.
Well, yeah, then at that point, then I have to kill that nigga.
This is a tough situation, especially with step parents. It's a tough situation. But when you with your baby mama, y'all got kids, and you with
Well,
your
no,
wife, then
because-
that's easy.
No, I said no, Mike, because then at that point, because it's some weird ass niggas that y'all see these niggas killing. That's what I'm saying. I was just about to go there, Terry. It's some weird niggas that's killing these women and
Yeah.
then killing the new dude they with. So
Yeah.
if you threaten if you threaten my girl like that, I'm literally gonna have to kill you because I feel like my
Well,
life is not.
Well, yeah, I said it. If like the baby daddy beating up your girl or your wife,
Yeah, she not with
then
that
I
nigga.
need to think like, should I leave her? Because you, yeah.
Jeremy, they only messy when people ain't mature enough. They don't have to be messy. Like stepfathers,
Step
stepfamilies don't
families
have
ain't
to
messy
be.
because
Yeah.
sometimes you break up. Some people just
They
get divorced.
don't have to be messy because on my end, I'm not, like I said, on my end, there's no disrespect that way. You're no threat to me. Now, if she wanna go backwards, that's on her. But I already got the chick, I already got the woman, so I'm not even worried about that. I got her. That like she with me, cool. And everything else is just let's just you be cordial on your end, I'm cordial on my end. We show respect and everything cool. I don't think it's messy unless somebody jealous, somebody wants something that the other person got, or somebody not fully over the other person. That's the only way it get messy.
Yeah,
but it
I
don't
hate
have
stuff
to be
like
messy.
that. They getting killed over dudes who crashing out over dumb shit because she don't want to be with you. No
Yeah,
more
we
type
had a
stuff,
family
yeah.
member that her and her boyfriend in the 90s both got killed. Her new boyfriend, because the old boyfriend was, you gonna go to jail over some pussy. LOL, I'm just playing. No, it's not over some pussy. It's like over the simple fact that if you continue to do crazy acts, my life is now in danger. Especially if your girl and you live together and she with you, and this nigga popping up and just being weird and popping up at y'all job or at the job and being weird. Of course, you need to do what you need to do to protect you and yours.
See, yeah, I hope I'm not married to her or have kids with her, because if you got to doing that, if I don't have kids with you and we ain't living together, I'm just leave.
Well, I'm saying
if it's
well,
weird
I'm
stuff
not,
like that.
Well, I'm saying I'm not gonna break up the woman because she accidentally met with a crazy nigga.
Yeah, no, if you got a crazy baby daddy, I'm leaving.
Oh, you said baby dad.
If we have no kids together, we ain't married, I'm leaving. If you got a crazy baby daddy, I'm sorry.
You said I ain't trying to have to kill no nigga, huh?
Yeah.
Well, Mike,
I hope I ain't got no ties to you.
let's move on because we're going to be on here for a few more minutes. We always go over, y'all. We always go over, but y'all ain't here turned up with us tonight. What do you do, Mike, to check in with your mental or check in with your people? Like, how do you check in with your mental? What are some things
I'm bad
you
at
do?
checking in on people with their
Yeah, me too.
Hey, thanks, Terry. I'm bad at checking on people with their mental, but what I do stuff, do stuff that I like. I feel like working out a good
Man,
working out a
facts.
good
Working
thing.
out a huge thing.
Even if it's just walking, what else? What else? I don't know. Therapy good.
You know, it's just stuff we
I
need to
haven't
talk
been in a
about
while,
on the
but therapy
podcast.
good to help you with your mental. You got to talk through some things that's bothering you and stuff
Facts.
to get another point of view.
Facts.
But I'm terrible at checking on.
Hey, in the
people with their
comments,
mental.
leave some of y'all tactics that y'all do to tap in with y'all people or tap in with y'all mental, because you know it's a lot of mental awareness going around out here.
What
Terry,
do you do? Check in with your
yeah,
mental.
what do you do to check in with your mental or check in with your people's mental? Because y'all, it's a lot of stuff going on out here these days. You know, shootings happening, people out here losing their life, losing loved ones. So how do you tap in with your mental? How do you check in with your people and show your love what you care? Like Mike said, the gym has been a big one for me, and that's more recent. But for me, yeah, it's doing things I like. Oh my God, gym masturbation. For me, it's doing things that I like. You know, being active.
Jeremy, wow.
Being active usually is good for me. Bike riding, hooping, stuff like that. You know, now that I moved into a new realm of life, you
a
know,
lot of people.
just being
Therapy is
around
good
family,
too. You need to just talk to
immediate
somebody,
family. Yeah, talking.
professional. Get a different point of view on things other than yours.
That's something that I need to really get into for real, the therapy aspect of everything, and just check it out just to see.
And you don't even need to pay
certain
nobody
things.
for it.
Because
Just
I be
talk to
feeling
somebody.
good. I be feeling like I'm a, you know, sometimes I be feeling like, man, my mental is fucked up, and I be feeling mad, but then I know how to get over it, and I feel good, so I be like, I feel I'm like I'm a good person. I don't gotta talk to nobody, but I do agree lately, and then talking with different people that have, like you, Leo, people that have been to therapy is not even always something that's just bad. It's just something that maybe you overlooking, that it could be a problem that can help you solve it going forward. So yeah, it's something that I by the end of 2025, y'all, brotherly difference people, my girl been keeping me accountable, hold me accountable about getting into therapy, because by the end of 2025, I'm gonna have a therapist. I'm gonna check in with y'all with that. I'm a man. We don't get check-ins. That is true, Jared. And that's the sad part, and that's the part where to commit suicide, and not even just that, a man going through mental depression, crashing out, because we don't, nigga. You don't even pick up the phone. DC, shut the hell up. I just said I need to get better with that part. D'Angelo, I agree with you on that too.
I agree,
but I just meant checking in with yourself. I meant checking in with yourself even. And that's the thing. That's what I'm telling you. I'm holding myself accountable because I consume myself with so much things that I sometimes forget the outer world, that I just be so tunnel vision on what, you know, you got going. So, you know, that's why we ask this question. And I know I got to be better. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. I know, DC, you ain't the only one. You know, a few people. I was just telling people I could do better with checking in for sure. I feel you, because I just got into a man's league. By the way, y'all, shout out to my man's league. We called the what's our team called? We 1-1. Lost the first game, came back this second game, won. I had a good luck, 8 points, 4 assists, a clutch dime, you know.
4 assists.
Yeah, with load management. That's the name of our team, load management. I'm getting him back in that good shape. Good shape of day. So yeah, that's been good for my mental, getting back in that shape. Mike, we had to talk about this because this go hand in hand. We've been getting people calling each other out on the podcast, calling each other out on statuses, calling each other out in the group. What is your definition of an Uncle Tom nigga? What is your definition of an Uncle Tom?
A black dude who try to please white people.
What do you mean by please white people? Because some people think that an Uncle Tom is a black dude that agree with white people, that agree with the white man, that got some of the views as the white man. That's what some people think the Uncle Tom is. So that's why I wanted to be clear, for real. What's your definition of an Uncle Tom?
So yeah, like basically like a black dude who just try to please white people certain things. So say for instance, like when like the Kirk dude bring up black on black crime, and then he's spewing out fake stats, and then you automatically agreeing with him. You automatically just agreeing with him just because he's a white dude spitting out stats. You get what I'm saying? So just basically who try to please white. I don't know. You just try to please white people. Basically,
Terry said that's my definition. Well, yes,
black
Terry,
dude try to
white
please,
people,
please it.
I'm gonna go a little deeper. I'm gonna say a black person that not only pleases white people or agree with white people, but put their own.
Not even agreeing. It's more about pleasing.
But I say pleasing and agreeing because this is my term. This is my definition. Pleasing / agreeing, but also putting your own race down while doing those things. Because I don't think just because you agree, or I don't even want to say please, but I want to say agree. Or
you think somebody like Charleston White, Uncle Tom? Because I feel like he gets on his own community, but he also get on everybody else too, though.
That's what I was just about to go with. Charleston White gets on anybody, and like he said, and
Candace Owens, is she one?
She borderline. She's.
I know a lot of black people mess with what's name, but she try to please white people.
Hold on, here go another clip we're gonna play. I'm glad you brought that up because this Charleston.
Get it, the kids, son. Y'all applauded me when I disrespected. All y'all applauded that, loved and came to the shows. Even
this why he not an Uncle Tom.
Oh, we love him back while I make mockery of George Floyd. He said, "Fuck his baby." Say fuck Woody, baby. Oh, yeah.
I don't know much about her, cuz Jared, so I don't know. I've seen her do Uncle Tom stuff, but I don't know enough about her.
Nobody really like y'all.
Yeah, but she be cooking sometimes. She be spitting right fat.
He talking about white people. Charleston White is.
Ethnocentric. Learn the word, cracker. You ain't got no friends. The black boy have been your only friend in the last 50 years. The rest of the world want to destroy you. Everybody is coming up against white people. You know it. We've been your only friend in the last 50, 60 years. Genuinely been your friend. And you still mistreat us. Y'all time almost up. Russia don't like you. North Korea don't like you. Africa.
And this why he not an Uncle Tom. And watch what he say.
Israel talking.
And this went into one of our next topics we're gonna talk to. We might get to it next week.
But you playing tough with us and you're losing your country. Niggas ain't your problem. Black Americans ain't your motherfucking problem. China is. You think I don't know how to play on white folk?
This the part right here.
Didn't I play on y'all to get here? Didn't y'all love me for now? Y'all think half the shit I was saying I really believe? Bitch, y'all been playing on y'all. I'm an ignorant motherfucking nigga when it comes to fucking with white people. Ask all my white friends. Smooth.
So
Well,
you see what he said?
I respect Charleston White because he get on everybody.
That's what I'm
He get
saying,
on black
you see
people
what he
too,
was
but
saying?
I'm
He
saying some
said-
people call him Uncle Tom too because he get on
Yeah,
black
because
people
they
too.
don't get the big message. What he was saying was this. He wanted to, so he got on black people. He got the white eyes to look at him and agree with him. But the reason why he was getting on his people is because he want them to be smarter and open up to see what's really going on. And those are the people he really was coming at. See, Charleston White is the type of person I am because I was just the next.
Yeah, I
question
like
was-
Charleston White, but he like bragging on death is bad
Well,
though.
no, I'm not saying I'm like him in every aspect. This is why I told you. See, this is why I tell you. You can agree with people on certain things, but don't have to agree with they whole.
True.
And other things they do. I could disagree with like 10 things that he do, but agree with 2 things he do.
Yeah, no, that's
And
the
another
point.
thing is politics dividing the black community. And this what Charleston White was trying to show. When we break down the black community and we think that what he's trying to show black people is we blame white people for our problems, but our problems start well before white people. And like he just told white people, y'all problem not black America. See, he's showing both people that white people not really.
Well, that's why I messed Charleston White because he actually
and he
does it away.
That's what I'm saying. He get on black people for making excuses about certain people being our problem. Certain things is what's holding us back. And he said, well, no. What's holding you back is you glorify the wrong type of shit. You glorify people that's killing, raping in real life. That's stealing, that's doing all this. And he talking to people like me too, rappers and stuff that he be calling out that we get on. We be like, oh, we think they popular, but he calling them out. And it ain't stuff that he just making up. This is what I'm saying. When people get mad and say, well, how do you know these things? Dude actually was in the government. But he know these things because he's in those crowds and in those circles, and it's not hard to find out when social media.
Well, before he got big, he used to.
Right, you go with someone embarrass you to make a point that makes you look better. He not embarrassing me. Because he's not talking about me. I'm not the black person he talking about. I'm not the black person that need to wake up and who fooled by certain things. So no, I don't take no offense to what Charleston White is saying. That's what people need to understand. Like my guy Leo said, if it don't apply, let it fly. The black people talking about, that don't affect me. I'm actually in agreement with Charleston White when he says certain things about certain people in the black community. Because it is ignorant. It is not, it is dumb. You aren't trying to progress yourself. But then when he talk about the white people and getting on them, how they hypocritical, I definitely agree with him on that.
Explain that, Jared. Explain how he embarrassing it.
Nelly,
I get what he said. And some things he do, he embarrassing, but
no, he not Terry. Like he said, Charles. Like, well, yes, he do.
Yeah, that's what I disagree. Disrespect the dead people. Yeah,
but like he's saying though, let's not act like our community don't glorify that shit. When Chief Keeping them make songs about it, we the same ones that be in the club dancing to it. Bumping to it. When Tupac and them made songs about it, we was dancing to it, bumping to it. Some of our hottest songs ever is when people are dissing the dead or dissing somebody and being disrespectful. So
yeah, you're not gonna agree with everybody, dude. I like the main thing I like about him is he was fair on both sides. That's all that matters.
Look, time out. I'm not gonna say F George Floyd, but Terry,
yeah, he's wild for that. Charleston White's wild.
I'm not saying he not wild. But y'all. If y'all would have listened to what he said about George Floyd, I'm just saying, dude, George Floyd did bad things to people. It's sad that he had to die. But listen. Just like Charlie Clerk, it's sad that they both had to die. But dude, I'm saying, Do not act like George Floyd is Martin Luther King or somebody.
But he, no matter what the bad stuff he did, he still shouldn't have died.
Yes, he shouldn't
the
disrespect
bad stuff
him.
he did.
I agree with that. He shouldn't.
So that's
him.
what Charleston
But
White
all I'm
is an
saying
idiot right there.
But all I'm saying is,
What's good, D'Angelo?
No, all I'm saying is, if you look at Charleston White's message, his message was about y'all uplifting the dude that raped people. That I'm not saying bring that up,
and I'm not going to bring that. Nobody's uplifting. We uplifting because hey, daddy shouldn't have died. That's the difference.
But
so yes, you're going to uplift somebody like that.
But what Charleston White's saying is, we pick and choose because what about the other hundreds of black people that died wrongfully to the cops, and we haven't did nothing for them, and those people never did nothing bad to people. They never raped, they never killed, they never stole, they never had a rap sheet. I'm not saying.
What's up, Mama?
I'm not saying that we need to talk bad about George Floyd. No, I will never speak bad about the dude. I'm never going to even speak on the situation versus anything. What I'm saying is, if certain black people don't want to uphold him in their community because we don't uphold other black people in our community as they got killed by cops that hasn't done anything that wasn't a menace to society, we just let them go by the waistline and they die. And they don't have a memorial. They don't have none of that. I don't blame another black person for saying that.
You make good points, but the thing is, Charleston White still shouldn't have.
He gets disrespectful, and I don't agree with that point.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to people is, what I'm saying to Terry, it's not about who he was. I mean, it comes from the only perspective of helping youth in America. He literally, thank you, Joe. He literally came on the internet because he worked with the youth and was working with the government. Y'all can say he's disrespectful.
No. Charleston White was trying to help.
His main objective is the kids. So if he don't want somebody representing his community that's showing kids bad shit, then that's his message. That's it. That's his message. I can't be mad at his message.
His Cam Newton interview was really good. It's about 3 hours.
Facts. I saw most of it.
But he plays a character on purpose so he can get money. So that's where it's kind of which is fine. Which is fine. You get your money, but what I'm saying is,
it wasn't about the
Charleston White. Some of the things he do, you just can't do. Like bragging on George Floyd died and bringing up his crimes and stuff is just irrelevant because how he died was wrong.
It's not about who it was. It's not about who he was. Ain't nobody talking about who he was. But y'all, we've seen. Come on, man. Y'all do have hundreds of other black people. Sandra Bland got killed by the cops. We ain't going crazy. People remembered her, but don't nobody go crazy for her like that. Like what? Alton Sterling got killed by the cops, and don't nobody talk about him like that no more. So it's like, how is George Floyd the poster boy for every black person?
Well, no, he's not the poster boy.
He really is though.
Because talking shit. No, it's just how he was bragging about it. It's a difference.
About the police constantly killing people. I'm just saying, man, I'm not going to condemn him for talking about George Floyd. Bland wasn't killed on film. Dude, it's a lot of black people that's been killed on film, man.
Dude, who should live by you? What's the who should live by you?
Yeah. We watched him get tortured for 9 minutes. Well, that's the problem they was watching. I'm not trying to disagree with what y'all saying. He does say some. I do agree with Joe. He do say some wild crap. But what I'm telling y'all is, I'm just saying the wild stuff he say, I feel like there's a point behind him. It's not just wild and he blurting stuff out to blurt it out. That's all I'm saying. He not just blurting stuff to blurt stuff out when he's saying certain stuff. And what I'm saying is, people don't listen to, they looking at the messenger, how he's spewing it, but they're not listening to the message. Because even in the George Floyd stuff, I don't agree with it, but it is a message in there.
Well, sometimes the messenger could be wrong with certain messages.
But it is
a message. Don't get me wrong. The messenger does matter. As much as we hate to admit it, the messenger does matter.
Yeah, the messenger matter, but I'm saying I look at the message. I'm talking to
me and Kobe Bryant can tell you the same thing, but the message gonna matter. Kobe says he's done it before.
Yeah, but my point
so the messenger does matter.
But my point is, if I hear the message, I don't care who said it. If I just hear it, and you hear the message is what matters.
But a crackhead can tell you something that's right, but then you go listen to that VP of a company over the crackhead.
But no, because I have.
So the messenger does matter sometimes. Right. I mean, most of the time the message matters. Yes, you can have the right message, but the wrong delivery.
You got the wrong delivery, but to me, the message just holds weight for me.
Yes, but
and that's why, and it's called rhetoric. And you gotta know how to decipher.
The thing is, it could be the wrong person relaying the message, relaying the message too.
And this why I told
y'all, it could be the wrong person relaying the message.
And this why I tell y'all about Donald Trump, dude. Y'all keep saying the wrong person. No, that person is the person that's got to relay the message because they have to relay the message.
What I mean is the wrong person, like say for Charlamagne the guy, he used to be a cheater. If he out here said don't on your That's a good message. Don't cheat on your girl, but the person that
that's a
said it,
basic
so
message.
that matters.
No.
It does matter.
What I'm telling you is this.
The person matters behind
I
the
get
message
what y'all trying to say, but what I'm telling you
more
is
than
this.
we think.
No, what I'm telling y'all is this. Sometimes the person y'all think that's one person, not the one person, like Donald Trump. His delivery, his message, nobody else can deliver that message. Yes, it was wrong. I don't care how he delivered it. Grab him by the pussy. No, I don't agree with it, but nobody else can deliver it the way he delivered it. And he had messages behind there exposing the government. That's why I'm trying to tell you about Donald Trump. When y'all be
But he's the wrong message because he's a part of the corruption that's helping him.
No,
The corruption helps him.
Donald Trump is like Mike. Donald Trump do what all of us would do. If you had a chance to get away with certain things, and
he benefits from the corruption too.
But
Though.
my point is, if you could, you would too. If you didn't have to pay taxes, you wouldn't either. I know.
But I'm saying, but that's why he's the wrong messenger too.
No, he's not. He's
Because he
basically
benefits from the corruption.
No, he's basically telling us, told the people that this is what they did for him, exposing them.
Well, yeah, he's
Exposing it.
exposed what matters to him.
It don't matter to him, Mike. They tried to because they're trying to make it seem like
What I'm saying is
he
the
didn't pay
corruption
taxes.
benefits him. A lot of things. It
no, Mike,
benefits
because
him too.
but he never argued that. That's what I'm trying to tell you about Trump. He never argued that they benefited him. He's the one who said they benefited him. Y'all not get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the people that
I agree with that, Joe. When Charles White was on that respect stuff, people wasn't.
Mike, this is what Trump is saying. Y'all not listening. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the people like Hillary Clinton that came at Donald Trump. He told her, "You was a senator. You let your friends do what I did." He not saying he didn't benefit from it. What he's saying is the same people who are coming at me now about never paying taxes, the Democratic people that was running, they are the ones who let me get away with this like they did their friends.
Well, yes. Well,
okay then.
But I'm saying he benefited from that corruption.
Okay, but I'm saying don't come at him for him benefiting from it. So did other people. Obama benefited from it. He's a black person that benefited from it. What I'm telling you is other black people benefited from it.
What I'm telling you is
he just did it.
No, he's not really exposing them. What he's doing is he's exposing once to the Democrat side, but he's not going to expose his Republican side.
He exposed Republican. Mike, he said the Republicans.
Dude, he's benefited from the
90s,
political system. Literally benefited from it. That's why he's president.
Mike, he already said in the 90s, he told y'all this. If you ever run president, he's going to run for Republicans because they're the dumbest people and they'll buy anything. He said that in the 90s.
But what I'm telling you is he's benefiting from this corruption. Talk about. They're trying to tell you.
I'm telling Mike.
It's not so what?
Yes, it is so what? Because if the benefit from if your job told you, Mike, you is going to get an extra $15,000 under the rug, you're not going to say shit. I'm not going to say nothing. And time out. It's called at work, and I'm not.
But that's why I can be the wrong messenger because you're benefiting from corruption, but you're corrupt too.
I'm not
so that's what I'm saying. The message. That's what we're trying to tell you. The messenger does
It's not always about corruption. Sometimes at the time you're not looking at it like corruption. Y'all looking at it like that now, but I'm saying when your job do certain things for you and they don't do nothing for the other employees, some people call that corruption. That's not corruption. Like if my boss,
I don't think
if my boss gives me certain privileges,
certain people get certain privileges. That's not corruption.
Okay then. So Donald Trump must have got those privileges.
No, but it's corruption is how he's built certain empires too. It has nothing to do
because who? The government. He found loopholes and he did that. The next person can find loopholes right now and do that.
But what I'm saying is that's how he got in. He's benefiting from corruption, so that's why he's the wrong messenger. If you get what I'm saying,
I'm not. No,
he benefited from corruption.
He can tell you how to. He can put you on how to get.
No, because he's only go. No.
Yeah, he can put you on how to get on the game. How to get in the game. He can put you on how to get in the game.
No, he only kept it right. Wait, what?
He diddled kids with the Israeli on his island. I don't fuck about his tax policies. At this point, he's a rapist. Well. Look, y'all cannot sit here and act like Donald Trump is not. If y'all say that Donald Trump's always the president is a boy club. It's a frat.
Well,
it's
yeah.
a fraternity. So what I'm saying to y'all is if Donald Trump is what the 48, 49 president, if he doing all this, what Jared said, he's a rapist, he do all this, if he's corrupt, then all of them been corrupt. They all corrupt.
Yeah.
Okay then. So that's my point to y'all. But him calling it out now to the general masses that something that we thought that we know, if he's calling it out that they're all corrupt, then
the corruption benefits him. He don't call it out. You get what I'm saying?
But he did call it out.
But he's calling it out when it doesn't benefit. But when it benefits him, he's not calling out corruption. That's the point. When it benefits him, he's not going to call it out. Yes, he's going to call it out against his enemies. Yes.
No, he called it out, Mike, because they were trying to call him out. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like coming for somebody. He didn't come for them out of nowhere. They came for him, and he said, "No, hold on, wait. Y'all calling me corrupt when y'all allow me to do this."
Well, that's the thing is he's showing the corruption on the other side too. But what I'm saying is the corruption benefits him too.
Yeah,
he don't care what he does.
Yeah, but he would have never called them out about it. My point was he would never call them out about it if they didn't try to get the masses on his side to call him out about it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He only called. That's like, dude, if you're doing something for somebody and you don't call them out ever, and then they try to call you out, and they say, well, Mike is doing blah, blah, blah.
Well, basically,
then call them out and say, well,
basically corrupt people trying to corrupt people out. That's all it is.
Yeah, Nelly, you're right. Next topic.
Next topic, but that's all it is.
But yeah, Trump ain't putting on for poor folk. No president is, Jared. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That was fake news. In-N-Out Burger is not coming to Hopkins. That was a joke. I thought In-N-Out Burger was coming to Hopkins. I think what's the best way? Oh yeah, we was talking. This was gonna be what's the best way to get your point across. But we had talked about it. Yeah, I agree. Let's move on. That was pretty much it. With the show today, y'all. Because yeah, the next topic was it was tied in with Charles White's topic of that video of like what kind of what's the best way do y'all think to get your point across? Then is it to be ignorant, get people to look at you and start spewing out the facts, or is it to just be your same self? Be a different character. I don't know. What is the way to get your stuff out from the masses? That was response to something you said, Rod. I guess. Oh, from Marvin Harrison. Yeah, I agree. Let's move on, man. So yeah, what do y'all think is the best way to get your point across if you're a public figure? That was a dude from 1-2 who made that pick and was trolling. Yeah, I know. That was I followed him, yeah, because he on his weight loss journey. Yeah, I thought it was real, man. That shit made me mad. I was super geek. Terry Cobb, you see that drop? But yeah, y'all, I want to what drop? Was my project sign? But yeah, what y'all think? What y'all think is the best way to get your point across to the masses? We got social media nowadays. We got I follow him on Facebook. Big Brother.
Social media definitely is a big thing. You gotta show.
I feel like the best way for me is getting out in your community. Getting out in the community you're trying to affect. If you're trying to affect the youth, you got to show up at things that the youth do. If you're trying to be in the black community, you need to go in the black community. Whatever you're trying to affect, I think that's how you get your point across. Don't gotta be ignorant. I don't agree with being ignorant. I'm not telling y'all with Charles White, but I agree with the message. I don't agree with you gotta be ignorant. I don't agree with you gotta do people dirty. You gotta call. I just think that whatever group or community you're trying to help affect, you need to be present. You need to be there. You need to show up, and you need to do as much as you can. And that's how you get your point across to me, because that's what matters to you. You're not trying to get your point across to everybody. You're trying to get your point across to uplift the people that's in your community. He bobbled to catch it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. You actually got to put the work in. If you want, like you say, if you want your message to get across, you got to be able to put the work in and do it.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what putting the work in looks like for some people, but
shout out to Don't Shoot Guns, Shoot Hoops, man. The organization I'm with my man Tommy McBrayer, y'all. He out here wanting to do better for the youth, and Tommy show up every time for the youth. So
In-N-Out Burger nasty. It's not nasty overrated.
I'm talking about things that I didn't seen that I've been blessed to be a part of. Dang, he ain't friends with brotherly differences, so I can't tag him. Oh, there he is. But yeah, Tommy McBrayer Jr., that's my guy. Shout out to Don't Shoot Guns, Shoot Hoops. He's somebody that I can look up to. That's right there. That's a mentor. James, doing their thing, their stuff. Shout out to our brother James Vincente, doing their stuff for the youth, and then they show up. They do stuff. They put on, and that's what that's the stuff I want. And Donnie is killing it in New York. Look at how he's doing it, Rod. Mandami? Who the hell is Mandami? Who you talking about, Jared? Yeah, overrated, Mike, not nasty. What he talking about? What?
In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger, fire as hell. People say
I had it once. It's cool.
Being immersed in the community.
It's good, but it ain't,
know who the audience is in social media. Yup, I agree, cuzzo. Nelly, we had some good engagement here tonight, y'all. We appreciate it. Almost 400 comments. It was lit, man. Y'all know what time it is.
People who
y'all
came
know what
in
to do. YouTube, shout out YouTube, shout out Facebook. We was on here for 2 hours today. We went a little bit longer, but I told y'all we had a lit show today. Y'all know what to do. Listen, like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back next Thursday. He's the nominee for mayor. Oh man, Dami is killing New York. Look how he's doing it. I'm gonna check him out, Jared, for sure. Because look, I'm not gonna even sit here and act like I'm well versed on politics. I look up what I look up, and then I go from there. But I'm gonna check him out, Jared, and then I'm gonna come back and have something for you. But yeah, Tommy,
What's
we just
good,
gave
Tommy?
you we
What's
just gave you a
good?
shout out, my guy. I told him,
What's good,
you know,
Highland?
it's good to get immersed in the youth, get immersed in a group that you want to work with when you want to get your message across. I brought up Don't Shoot Guns, Shoot Hoops, and how you get immersed in the community, how you set up camps, how you
Do your
set up
thing,
workshop
Joy.
for kids, and you in the community doing what you do, not just lip service, you showing up. So we gave you a shout out, my brother, and keep doing what you're doing, and I'm glad to be a part of that. And yeah, man, you can start a ladies podcast. We'll put it under the Brotherly Differences Network. You'll be right under our network, whatever y'all want to call it, because Brotherly Differences Network finna start. Stay tuned for that, because we're going to have not only Brotherly Differences podcast, if we get an all ladies podcast on there, we can do something like that. We're going to have documentaries coming up,
Definitely.
some local Minnesota legends, and some great, some up and coming Minnesota legends. So stay tuned in what we do. And we're not losing to the Bengals on Monday night. Put your money where your mouth is, Landon. No, I'm just playing. I already owe. But yeah, we here, y'all. We lit. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what to do. Listen, like, comment,
Being on Trust and White,
share,
though.
subscribe.
What he did.
Share, subscribe. Y'all know what to do. It's lit. We out
Peace
here.
out.
We love y'all. And we'll see y'all next Thursday for EP7. And it'll be October